everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons combat chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. I am your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. Happy Friday tonight. Our adventurers tonight, we have Josh as Wyatt.
Spring is sprung, and we're doing some spring cleaning, or at least last week when Charlie swept the floor with me and turned me into a dust bunny. Let's not do that again.
We have Carrie as Charlie.
It was not me. I was possessed. Thank you very much. And also, that was just like a messy spring thing. You really got to work on your punish.
Yeah, well, and, not a good cleaning job either, so.
We
Sorry.
have RJ as Camber.
I have one side quest tonight. To find any hidden eggs Emmy may have put on the map.
And we have Ben as Fion.
No thoughts. Head empty. Moo.
There are 2 bunnies here, but we didn't bring any eggs. So.
Yeah. What, we're
know.
supposed to bring eggs?
Well, 'tis the season. But
Oops.
thank you
Rabbit
all. Duck season. No
Rabbit
ducks.
season.
It's too bad we don't have any ducks on this season.
Oh!
Then we would have had.
It'd be an era quackra.
It was right there. It was right there. That's very true.
You have no idea what you just opened.
Yeah.
Future Gauntlet characters here.
As we are indeed. I counted how many monsters are left today, y'all.
What?
Wait, you're not allowed to tell us that.
I'm not.
Oh,
Are we
okay.
thinking in the future now?
Yeah. Well, y'all are level 20. So.
Can I just hop on?
I think I broke Ben.
Can I hop on Ben's little pun there? An air quackra mallard bard.
Well, it does fit the bill.
Boom, boom.
Would be the right one to play.
That's pretty good.
So we may be a little silly tonight.
On
the
that
Gauntlet.
note, let's say hey howdy to some of the folks
What up,
who are here this fine evening. We have Witch King 1 of 9. We have Zagmeister 3. We have Lister's Mate.
Hey.
We have Milosaur. We have we have Clever Foodie. We have Spoonkins and Dragon Dad. We have Annabelle. Send them all to jail. What's the one meme with
Oh no, straight
from
to jail.
Straight to jail.
Yeah.
You make one pun, straight
Straight
to
to
jail.
Oh, Fred Arms.
Double entendre, believe it or not,
Straight to
Straight to jail.
I feel like I missed out on a cultural thing here.
Portlandia,
I
baby.
have no idea.
No,
that
that
one was
that's Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
how did I
have seen
miss this? I've seen Parks and Rec.
it. You'll recognize it when I pull it up.
Yeah.
These fresh memes are from 2012.
We're millennials.
Forever
Sorry,
ahead.
anyone that we just alienated.
You know, they say they get danker with age, so.
Dope.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this fine, amazing evening. I don't think we have any particular huge announcements this week. No particular changes to the Gauntlet. No big advancements other than, for any folks who haven't been here the last couple of weeks, there are a couple new wedges on the wheel, so keep your eye open for those. We didn't get to do a shout out on an episode of Melos Machina because we missed an episode, and I know we did shout them out again, but I'm going to do it twice as nice.
awful.
I know, it was so bad. Go check out the sponsor of our other show, Cantrip Candles. We're going to give them a shout out for free. it's the right thing to do, and they're awesome humans. Cantrip Candles, we have a link for them. They are an amazing story right here in Los Angeles that make soy-based candles with a story. They're designed to up the immersion of anything you're doing that's nerdy and fun. They're primarily designed starting with D&D, but honestly, I burn them when I'm doing video games, board games. They're nerdy things. They're a wonderful company. If you use our affiliate link, we do get a little bit of support. But you also, if you use our coupon code, which is APAC in combination with that link, you get 10% off, and they're doing a big sale right now is the other reason I want to bring that up. It's Gigantor
Discount
Easter sale.
stacks with sale
I
discount?
believe so. It usually does. At the very least in the past it has.
Good deal.
So either way, go check it. Go check them out. So it's a really good deal right now. They just had a bunch of new smells drop. So it's good beans. All right. I think that's what we got.
Sweet.
So with that, adventurers,
Mm-hmm.
are you ready to enter the gauntlet.
Yes!
Let's go.
Brutal as last
Some
week?
monsters.
It's still challenge rating 15. so...
Oh,
The fact that we're only at 15 and I know there's stuff way higher than this and we're getting destroyed is very scary, considering we don't go higher.
Nope.
It only gets
Strategize
harder
now.
from here.
Yep.
Love it.
When last we met our heroes, they fought their way past the fire giant dreadnoughts and straight on in to challenge rating 15. After many dealings with the Green Abishai, whose ways were terrifying and tricksy, you find yourself falling through the darkness. And as you do, you smell putrid rot and bile and decay.
Not this place.
Why are we here
Find
again?
yourself
Smells
landing
so-
Oh, this
Every
one's the
time.
worst.
in the abyssal pools.
Yeah, it's so awful.
Don't make it sound nice. Abyssal pools. It sounds like a vacation spot.
Yeah, it feels like
I
a
mean, you
spa.
can try and
It
take a
is
dip.
not
Tell me
spa.
if you do.
I don't like what? No.
This is not the place I want.
Witch King 1 of 9 is giving Theon a D30.
On initiative? Maybe?
As you
That
find
was a
yourself
good one.
landing once again in the fetid rot. Those adrenalines are coming out. You do see 4 monsters of 2 different varieties standing at the ready. in this
We've got
room.
options.
And a couple are fiery cliffs.
The first one you see are 2 heavily armored figures wearing a long, ratted cloak. And as a hand outstretches towards you, you realize that the hand is rotted and mostly skeletal. The face, a skull, with 2 gray, soft gray lights in each of the eye sockets, staring down at you.
Don't zoom in.
Too late.
Yeah, that was very disturbing.
I will get to that light change here as soon as we get done introducing these monsters. I'm going to say it so I don't forget. Alright. The second monsters you can barely see.
Oh,
I'll get right in on that, Zagmeister. I'll get that to you. The second monster you can barely see. These purple spheres represent a dim light that seems to be exuding from the very center of these creatures,
Okay.
swirling around.
alright.
On all 4s, you see slick, blackened scales and leathery bat wings extending off of the shoulders, sharp, drifting, clean white teeth, and burning yellow eyes. There was one identify that came on out. The identify is on these Skelly Boys coming out from Zagmeister.
Skelly baby.
Zoom back out for everybody. There we go. The Skelly Boys.
Makes them sound way
Ooh,
less scary
nice
than they
check,
look.
Clever Foodie. The Skelly Boys are Skull Lords.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's more
Hell
appropriate
yeah.
for how scary they look. Yep.
Pretty sure they were on Reddit this morning blasting new errata changes.
That was Skull Lord 53.
Yeah.
XXXX.
They have an armor class of 18.
Oh.
They have 112 hit points.
Uh-oh. What else?
They are resistant
Yep.
to cold and necrotic damage, and also bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to poison.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm concerned.
Do we ever get like features or abilities by upgrading Identify? Or we pretty much capped
do.
on the info. Yeah, it would be nice to know that.
Mhm.
We're at the level now of
We should
like,
get that menu back out when we see Isri again.
Just talking about stuff that you could be spending money on. I'm just saying. It could be
Spending all
cards.
your money.
All right. I don't think another one's coming on out. So with that, or at the very least not right now. So everyone's full up on adrenaline. Wyatt, you are currently inspired.
All right.
Let's roll some adrenaline, shall we,
Great.
everyone?
I'm rolling my D30 at advantage.
Woo! Initiative. Let's go.
Oh, since we're in the darkest areas. Ooh! Oh, that was a bad idea. Did you see him?
Yeah, I'm not better. You have a much higher initiative roll, but I'm.
This is almost as low as I can go. Okay, so
Aha! Big scaly things coming out with an identify. Give me a quick second there, which came 1 and 9. Just gonna actually roll their initiative as well. Okie doke.
scaly things.
Scaly boys.
Shadowy scaly boys.
Shadow boys.
I do have blind fighting. Sick. Okay, cool.
You have
Alright.
brightness though, and I have brightness.
Mine is sunshine.
Make that check clarification. Now, very importantly, it is not dark light. It is
No.
dim light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Purple's just for vibes.
Oh, in case there's any effects that are equivalent therein. This is a Nabasu.
Nabasu?
Nabasu.
All right.
Actually,
Oh, it was a
that's
good
really
try,
cool. I
Call of
like
Duty.
saying that. Nabasu.
Nabasu. The Nabasu has an armor class of 18 and 190 hit points.
Ooh. Okay.
Resistant to cold, fire, and lightning.
Boo.
And bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
We're
Yeah,
CR15.
CR15, everybody. Immune to poison damage and being poisoned.
Okay. Cool. It's been like the last few monsters. They're like, you can't poison me.
Challenge rating 15.
Yeah. I feel
All
like we're just
right.
at that point.
Theon, what'd we roll?
Dirty 30.
Coming in with a dirty
Sick.
30. Camber, what are we looking at?
9.
Amber coming in with a 9.
Hey, there you go.
All right, Charlie.
16 for me and an 8 for Snowy.
Sorry, what was that?
16
Okay, and
and 8. Yeah.
And 8. Cool, 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 cool. How about you, Wyatt?
That's 23 for me.
Woo! Nice.
All right. Just write all that down.
Losing your edge, Charlotte. That's 2 weeks in a row.
I know. I rolled a 4. I can't. I'm just. You can go over there. I thought the dark dice in the dark place would be a good idea, but apparently not.
It's all right. My HP is certainly lower than yours.
I
You
wonder
would
why.
know. First hand, huh?
Couldn't have been me, certainly. Witch King 1 of 9. Giving a combat tactics to Camber. You may reroll your initiative once per game.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
cool.
Theon, believe it or not, I couldn't beat that initiative, so it's you.
Great. Also, am I seeing things? Is Inari here?
She is.
So even though
Oh yeah, actually on that note.
she's part of the.
Yeah.
She is our friend. Cool.
She knows. I think all of us know.
I mean, honestly, if Pan was here, I think it'd be more likely that she left.
So I'm gonna get. We'll get here. Oh. I did not go through the muck. It was gross. And I'm gonna make this first attack
Avoiding the muck.
recklessly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll this. Foregoing advantage, so I can get the extra damage.
Okay.
For 24 to hit, which I know hits.
Okay.
Is this undead?
It is.
Woo!
Ooh,
Extra.
No.
No, extra.
Little extra.
That'll be 44 points of radiant damage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give myself a +5 to my next attack, and give it disadvantage on its next saving throw.
Okay.
Second attack. Yeah, that makes it A 37 to hit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And it's undead. For 33 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. I need a strength saving throw from it. I'm gonna hit it with my horns.
Well, with a natural 1, you see it shudder backwards, and then somehow, irrationally, it twists all of its bones in midair, using a legendary resistance.
Oh!
To succeed.
Shit, we're
I'm not even mad about that. Also, gross.
Well played, Skull Lord 53X. Well played. GG's.
That was pretty late.
Oh my god.
You're in a room
Ultimate
full of nerds.
Jeff. I
Way
know,
less scary
I
now.
know, I
Yeah.
know,
I'm just
I
gonna
know.
call over to Inari and be like, do you want to come help out with these ones? Friend?
That takes about 6 seconds, so
Yep.
we'll see what her response is on her turn.
That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Oh no.
Yep. Okay.
Gosh, it sure was nice knowing you.
the Skull Lord in front of you shifts suddenly and begins to fly backwards and moves away. You do not get an attack of opportunity. It moves too quickly.
I just want to check. It can do that in bright sunlight. Dang. Well, okay. Oh no, stop, don't.
As it runs away. Oh. Let's get that.
Gosh, I guess I'm getting cardio tonight.
Stuff there for y'all.
It's an escort quest.
Damn it.
Quick,
Those are the worst.
Oh, there it is. It's just that he
Yeah,
blends
it's like,
in with the other skulls. I was like, what?
This
Did I
map is
see it?
too good.
The skull is blending in.
On the end
Oh, he really does blend.
of your turn, also, Fion.
Why?
Make that chick witch king 1 of 9.
What'd
The
you do?
I took my turn.
Second, let me not broadcast my thoughts here.
Oh, but maybe you do?
Nah. Across the field at the end of your turn, you see the purple skull lord pull his hands together in a circular form, and you see this blackened purple void begin to form in between his fingers as he pulls it up towards his head, and you see a beam shoot out right at you, Wyatt.
Point of order.
Mhm.
As of last episode, I was 2 rounds into greater invisibility. So if that carries over, I am still concentrating. I'm still
That's good to know.
greaterly invisible.
In that case, it's going to Charlie.
Ha.
Does not hit, however.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you right now.
I have a second point of order if it did hit, but
No, I don't hit.
Point of order. The rabbits. So.
I still have mirror image.
Okay.
So we're still down 1 rabbit, but up 3.
Multiplying like buttons during rabbit season.
Okay.
Think about it.
That's what's gonna happen there. Wyatt.
All right.
Oh, good try, Witch King.
The creature that legendary resisted Fion, would I have picked up on that happening from here?
Give me an Arcana check.
Definitely paid attention in Arcana class. So when you subtract 1 from a 2,
Dirty 1.
a real dirty
A
one.
real dirty 1. That was very confusing and weird.
Yep.
It
Cool.
sure did look gross.
Just like Arcana class. All right. I will then turn my attention to the thing that's right in front of me and is a lot easier to pay attention to. This gargoyle dog bat thing. As with the spectral wings still out and myself invisible, none of you can see me start rising up into the air. And as soon as I hit the apex, look down at this creature and say, "Bat dog, get!" As I fire off around Eldritch Blast with the repellent property. I'm
Okay.
kind of over closer to Nico, so probably like 20 feet in the air with the horizontal travel.
20 feet in the
as
air?
well.
Okay.
Yeah, firing it off. Repellent property coming
Okay.
on. That'll be a 27 to hit.
That'll do it.
For 11 points of force.
Make that chick witch king.
So let's push back 10 feet. 26 to hit.
How much was that? Was 20 damage on the first one?
No,
11.
it was 11.
11.
Damage. Yeah.
Sorry, reading a lot of stuff. There we
Okay,
go. 10
okay.
feet back.
26 to hit on the next one with 13 points of force.
All right, just as a heads up, everyone's inspired except for Theon currently.
Ooh.
You.
Thank you.
Ooh, 18 on the die for a 29 to hit.
Woo!
For 14 points of force.
Pushing it back.
Mm-hmm. I can't turn it off once I start. So.
Got it.
But I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say push back.
No,
10
no.
feet, so.
Honestly, I appreciate the.
Well, that's a Stonebreaker crit, but not for me. But soft 30 to hit. Maximum damage is 15 points of force and push back either 10 feet or into the wall.
It is into the wall at this
Bounce.
point. As you see it once again seem to push up against a butt against some kind of invisible barrier.
And then as soon as I blow the invisible smoke off the wand, that also it doesn't smoke, but anyway, just as I say, and don't you come back, as a meteor from my crown of stars comes flying off,
Sick.
leaving me with one left in the dim light here. I assume that the light emanates still, but I'm not sure how that works actually. But
We sure are going to find out now,
that'll
aren't we?
be
Let's just make things I'm feeling lucky putting the high variance die into play.
on advantage because I'm still sorcerer raging. That'll be a 24 to hit. 24 to hit.
Okay.
Which- Yep.
That you are now all inspired. Congratulations, audience.
Woo!
Right.
16, 25 points of radiant.
All right. The end of your turn there, Wyatt.
That is everything I can do.
That brings us to the skull lords.
Mm.
Actually, at the end of your turn, before we go to them. Yeah. You see both of them almost preternaturally meet a gaze. It's odd considering there are no eyes that you can tell that they're looking at each other, but nonetheless you can feel it with a shuddering crack of bone as both of them turn towards each other and hold their hands out to the ground. And in that moment, you see the ground begin to vibrate as some of the skulls begin to move.
Oh.
Of course.
Rotting flesh and bone beginning to pull itself up. Give me a quick second here. I just need to
summon
get
a
these
horde of
on to
zombies.
field.
Oh,
Sick.
cool. Great.
I am glad I am flying.
We're gonna play
Me
undead
too.
whack-a-mole.
Me too. Yeah, or the floor is lobotomy.
I think that
Yeah,
that's,
for
that's
sure.
definitely fun. Let me. I for some
That
reason
wasn't even
didn't
a
open up my Pip D6.
Well, that was just.
That's a me. That's a me choice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is episode number what, Emmy?
What? 114.
114.
With what?
I know it.
It couldn't just be the Skull Lord, you know.
This is why I said I was worried with the 112 hit points. I had
You gotta
logic
slog
behind
through.
it. Because
Bunch of minions.
You can all fly.
Oh boy.
yes.
There's 4 more.
Right.
5 more.
Oh, they keep going.
Oh boy, those are shapes.
They sure are. As you see, the one to the north seems to have manifested some zombies. The one to the south, however.
Yeah.
Well, you get your undead.
You're right. I should really be thinking of this as an opportunity.
Seems to have manifested some skeletons.
Oh my
Alright, give me a
God.
quick second because those need to roll initiative now.
Oh
Roll.
god.
That.
So give me a quick second here and let me make that
initiative.
happen. Let's do the zombies.
So we got
Eh?
zombies
With
and
the
skeletons.
with the high variance die. Okay.
Cool. How do you destroy
Well, first you hit him,
Uh-huh.
and then you keep hitting them until they're dead. Again.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes.
Uh-huh. Alright.
And then let me roll the skeletons. Okay, sure, why not?
Either it's stupid high or stupid low.
Okay. Neat. So that's what they do on
Yeah,
their
it's one or the other.
legendary actions.
Cool.
That then brings us to their actions.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we may be seeing
The one
this
that's
woman.
right by you there, Fionn, pulls his hands together and you see.
Where am I? You can't.
Oh, actually. Nah, I'm just gonna shoot at you.
Oh. Why?
Although actually, I wish there was a setting to be like, stop giving me the legacy version, y'all. Also, type words in the right order. Oh my god. If I could do anything without a typo right about it, that'd be
It's
dope.
all right. We're all struggling tonight. I'm at death's door for sure. So
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me once
You can
again
keep
not
saying
photograph.
I'm never gonna live this down. Mom and Pop are gonna kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at you. All right. Couple of shots coming out at you, Fionn.
Okay. My AC is currently 22.
That's good to know. Natural one.
wow.
Second attack. Only a 19 to hit.
All right.
Third attack.
Third. Sure. Of course. We're CR 15.
23.
That hits.
Yeah.
These should be at advantage because you attacked recklessly.
Oh, true.
Sorry, buddy.
No, that's true.
Let me roll twice more then.
Oh.
Second was a 19, so two of these are gonna hit. Or 29.
Oh, yeah.
19 on the die.
I was like, 19 does not hit.
Oh boy. Plus 10 to hit then.
That wasn't a crit.
Yeah.
Second one still goes. Yeah, you get hit twice.
Cool. Cool.
Uh-huh.
3 attacks. Cool.
3 attacks.
Only hit
Plus
twice.
10 to hit.
Okay. Probably something I'm
Wyatt,
not
you're feeling
resistant
lucky. Next roll with the d20 must be made of the high
boy.
variance die.
I'm usually
Right.
feeling lucky. I don't know about this one, but we'll try it. We'll try it.
First attack. $34 points of necrotic damage on the
my
first
God.
attack.
Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Woof woof.
Woof, indeed.
That's so many dice.
Oh, I think I missed.
Uh-huh.
No, I got. I did it. I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to charge. You denied it. Second attack is a.
At least you're, a beefy boy.
Very.
38 points of necrotic damage on the second.
Oh.
Ouch.
Visibility looking real good right now.
Yeah, I can only do it to one.
No, I'm saying like.
Oh yeah, you
on
can
my
do
turn.
that. So we could
Wyatt.
all be flying and we could all be invisible except for Felix. All counts.
Add
Yes.
+1 to your attack roll.
To the roll. Okay.
Yes,
Great.
You
next
know,
attack roll.
I'm going to use Unstable Backlash to re-roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So on that last one, we're gonna use this one. Takes 5 points of force damage.
Okay. The last one.
The last hit that I just took.
Ah. Okay.
And which creature attacked him? The skull lord?
The
Well, the
orange
Rat
skull,
Lord,
skull
yeah.
lord.
Okay, cool.
The
53XX. Okay, so
Okay.
Looks like Skull Lord's multi-boxing right now. Level up a bunch of alts. I don't know if that's fun. It was just a
Technical term.
Yeah.
That was just a,
No idea what you said.
yeah.
What's
yeah.
Anyway, no,
multi-boxing?
it's fine. You keep it. It's fine.
Oh, you think it's gonna make a difference at this point?
No, I don't. That's why I keep it.
All right.
Banking it for when you do slip one under.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's the
Yeah, the other Skull Lord.
Down
What's the
south.
range on that bad boy?
Oh, he's just surrounded by so many others I couldn't tell which. That's fine.
So many schools.
Uh huh.
That's the threat.
So many skulls. You're invisible. What's up?
Yeah.
He steps forward just beyond. Just into his his cadre of skeletons. And holds out a rotting hand as you see frost begin to gather along his fingers. I'm going to need con
How
saves
far?
from.
How far away is he? I'm trying to measure. In the.
I need con saves
45 feet.
from.
The word the.
Counterspell?
Let's make it happen.
The word.
The word that wizards
Ah,
love.
you're right. Real quick, hold on, everyone. I said I held that and then I didn't. But before that happens, that wheel of chaos does come.
Oh,
For
right,
me?
That's right.
Wow.
I heard the sound and then I held it because I was doing math, and now we're not doing math anymore.
Gosh,
so round and round that
lucky
wheel's gonna
me.
go. I'll give him a second.
Uh-oh.
Just for the delay. Give that quick second.
I mean, it'd be merciful right now if it's what I think it is, but
Probably wouldn't kill me, unfortunately.
it would only take 3d6 to kill me right now if you rolled high. So,
All right. As short fuse goes off,
On who?
Oh, do I go boom?
you do go boom.
Oh.
Oh!
I need a dex save.
It's just fine.
From me?
Yep.
Sure.
Nobody else is in range.
No, zombie.
Let me double check, but
I don't know. I don't know how big this is.
Let me find out. It might.
I'm not
you
a
might. You know,
wizard.
you might. They're just barely
Oh,
like exactly out of range.
bullshit.
wait, is it because
You're
because
so
he's
big.
bigger?
It doesn't. Yeah, it's no. It's
Yeah.
because Fion's gigantic. It looks like they're closer, but he's so big.
I'm just going super Scion right now. Saiyan, Saiyan, Super Saiyan. That's a 17.
It's a 17. That is a success.
Vibes. I'm on fire again. I walked through lava last time.
Yeah,
You're
you
blowing
burned your
up.
hooves.
Yeah.
That's going to be 31 points of fire damage.
What the heck?
Super cyan. You're
But
very
you-
pale blue.
Wait, with the save?
Oh, halved.
Okay.
Yeah, halved. Yeah,
15.
so it's
Thank you.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad.
yes, it is definitely less deadly than punishment currently.
Hey, but this round I've taken like 90 points of damage.
All right, Charlie, you were making a check here.
No. So the new counterspell, they make a check.
They make a check. All right, what level are you
It
casting it
says
at?
the creature makes a con save throw. It doesn't matter what level, it just says it does.
Okay. What's the DC then?
DC's 19.
Okay, let me double check this. Hold on.
Yeehaw.
Because I looked this up recently and it does matter. Hold on 1 second.
My dice keep wandering.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Too many tabs through this.
Yes. Well, no, yes, but. Con save?
Yeah.
That is a 20.
Oh. It saves barely.
Bad beats.
I need
So-
con saves from
yeah.
everyone, including you, Wyatt, as
Yeah, it
you
didn't get
are
very
easy.
invisible,
Even
but
me?
it. No, just
Okay.
sorry. These three.
This is with the high variance die.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna do
Slash frozen
Oh
beef.
my god.
Could be worse. We could
Yeah.
be back on a water level and you could be sous vide.
That's the second freaking. You're going to timeout too. You're just getting. Why go on downside?
I don't know why. I just heard like Gordon Ramsay calling me a donkey and me being like, no, I'm a minotaur.
Alright, what are we looking at, everybody?
I'm going to use an adrenaline surge to make that a 21.
Not 21? Okay.
Nico also gets a 21.
Okay.
Oh.
What are we looking at, Charlie?
I got a 7. And so did Snowy.
Alright.
Oh, Snowy.
Yep.
This is why.
About to become the name.
No Moe.
That's
Yeah.
better, way better. The high variance die was good to me. Gave me a 19 plus my 9 is a 28.
Alright, so that's successes all around except for Charlie. And I need
Yeah.
2 more dice.
Two
Let's not
dice.
use the
All both
bouncy
were
dice.
fours.
Let's not do that. There we go.
I don't like
The
this
dice have spoken.
This dice did not.
The ice is about to speak now.
Mm-hmm. We haven't even gotten
As Cone of Cold coming on out.
Yeah, this might kill me.
I may die.
How about you don't die? Have we thought about that strategy?
Yeah, I don't know if that's optional here.
We'll have to find a way.
45 points of cold on a fail, 23 on a success.
Still does it.
No!
I will.
Oh no.
And I'm 20 feet up in the air.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
As you fall,
yeah.
that's 1 hit and 1 failed death save.
Cool.
God, you just Elios'd yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I will
did.
use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements and gain resistance to cold damage.
Okay.
So I will take 11 points of that.
Okay. I have to make concentration check. So it has to be a 22.
Yes. If my math is correct.
My concentration broke before I hit the ground, but
Nope. I lost conjure elementals.
Okay.
It's the only thing I have concentration on though. Also, a 1 and a 5.
Oh.
I have
All
a-
right. Elios would be proud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting new dice out. This
I mean,
is-
we dropped you a couple times last week, right?
You two
with
were
the
going in
swapsies.
the.
We've been
Sure
doing a
did.
lot of cold
Yeah.
damage.
Alright,
Um,
so this
All right.
Now I know how it
that
feels.
changes what I
I'm floored. That was fun. for
That was a
sure.
fun.
That was a
Cheeky
good
monkey
one,
going
though.
into play for Mana Ball.
Oh.
As a reminder, for anyone new here hanging out in the audience, death is inevitable and a learning experience. What kills us makes us stronger. It is an impermanent condition in the Gauntlet. All right.
I like the phrasing of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of their turn. That brings us to Charlie.
Well, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had a whole plan.
But as that happens, the Wheel of Chaos comes for Camber.
Woo!
Ooh boy.
What are they looking for?
Round and round that wheel's gonna go. Where it's gonna stop, Camber's gonna find out with a cheeky monkey in play. That's raining gold.
Hey!
Raining
All right.
gold.
Cheeky
And
monkey does not.
unconscious rabbits.
Cheeky monkey does not go into play with raining gold, because otherwise it just gets funky fresh. But that is going to be for the next 10 minutes. All bits tipped, all subscriptions made and gifted to the Gauntleteers count for double gold.
I mean, what?
Okay. I'm changing my plan. If I believe I'm measuring this right, not that big. There is a spot right around here that I get all of them. That's just not letting me. See that?
I do.
Okay. I'm gonna literally I'm flying. I am literally just gonna do my little tumble in the air after getting hit by that beam because ow, that hurt. And as I finish tumbling, throw a fireball right to hit all of these guys down here.
Okay, fireball's going on out.
Purple Skull Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the purple Skull Lord, all of the little scullies around him, and it's gonna hit the red Nabusu. I know that one's resistant, but
No, that's okay. Real quick, thank you for those 300 biddies there, Milosaur, and an auto potion has come out on you, Wyatt.
An auto potion.
An auto
What's up?
potion.
What
Auto
is-
potion
what
is a
this?
card. If a player has a potion on them once during the game, they may choose to consume that potion as a free action. This action may be used if the
Oh,
player
like
is
a human?
unconscious.
Oh, this is a magical
that's new?
card.
Yes, so newish.
Ooh.
Sweet.
that's amazing.
Is that a free action at will or just on my turn?
You know, I read it and then forgot.
Mood.
Yeah.
Free action.
On my turn or on anybody's? I don't know how that works.
It's free.
Ultimately.
It's now. Well,
All
actually,
right.
know what?
Should I roll that?
No, it's
Should I
free
roll that?
action. Usually, what we do with free actions, like with potions, it's on your turn.
Right.
So, on your turn.
All right. I hope it's
All
before
right.
the death save.
Also, well embezzle subbed.
It's a free action.
It'll be
oh.
before the death save.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got some saves
a
coming on
fireball,
here.
and just to let you know, I'm doing this at 7th level.
So, okey-doke.
Ooh, yeah.
We've got one. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. We've got a buying happiness coming on out. Giving it all the
There we go.
players 2,000 gold.
All right. Thank you.
Boom, 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 boom.
A legendary card has been obtained. All right, the Nabasu rolls a 21.
Alright, it saves, so it takes half.
The purple, let's just do purple left. Fail. Succeed. Purple 2 succeeds. Purple 3, fail. 4,
I should have
fail. Purple 5. We'll be right on the edge here.
Cold and necrotic resistance.
Okay, well, hilariously, the third one and the fifth one succeed. The others fail. And the
then
Nabasu succeeds.
And the scholar failed.
Sorry, the Skullord succeeded. It's the Nabasu I didn't actually roll for.
Oh, I thought you rolled for it.
Nah, I didn't. I mixed it up.
I was mathing.
I rolled the stats for the Skullord, but I think I said Nabasu. But the Nabasu does fail.
Okay, so it's 53 points of fire damage to all those that failed.
Okay. The Nabasu takes 21 because he's resistant. No, 26. Math.
Mm-hmm.
The Skullord takes the 26. And all of the Skelly boys go down.
Nice. So fireballs 4. Clearing out the horde.
And then for my bonus action, my sword is going to begin to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light in an additional 30-foot radius.
Excellent.
So I have 60 feet of light around me. I don't trust those Nabasu things. And then, because I cast a spell, I can teleport 30 feet.
Okay.
So I am going to do it too because I'm flying. I'm just going to teleport 30 feet right. Oh, that's not how you do a line.
A second buying happiness coming on out.
Hey, thanks
We
everyone.
got about 4 minutes left on this Raining Gold. As always, you make this show possible. We're here through your generosity and support, and we are ever so grateful for you. It's never a pressure to tip, but we are just so happy when you do. Zagmeister giving Charlie a random potion as you teleport through the air, flying through. You feel almost slam into the back of your little bunny paw as a potion appears.
So I'm going to teleport, be like, sick. And then I have 50 more feet of movement, and I'm just going to use it to fly myself over and settle myself on Fion's horns.
All right, a D30 coming out for you, Wyatt.
And then as I sit down on the horns and like cross my legs to go for a ride, I'm
Goes down that potion. What do we got?
Little road trip, Bev?
yeah, exactly. I'm so far down in the thing, Fion's going to give me a ride along.
Oh no, what?
As you drink this potion, the minute you pop you're in such a quick hurry, you pop the cork, you throw it back, you don't even look at it, but as you pull it back from your lips, you see the tiny hang tag along the rim of the ball that says, "Drink me."
Uh-oh.
As you feel Fion's fur suddenly looking larger and larger as you grow smaller and smaller, as you are now one size category smaller.
So I fit on this horn even better.
You are tiny.
You're like,
This is like the most, because I am now small sized and you're giant sized.
I'm huge.
Uh-huh.
Charlie?
I really don't even think you could perceive them.
Yeah, as you turn like Charlie, like,
Mm-hmm.
that's funny.
Schmool Charlie.
That's my turn, and that's hilarious.
All right, that's Charlie's turn. At the end of your turn, Charlie, you see your fireball dance across this rotting ground, and you see all of the bones shudder and turn into ash. The Skull Lord takes a moment, looks about him,
Oh no.
and starts to pull his hands up around him as once again you see 5 skeletons.
Yeah.
I tried.
Lords first. Like, you just gotta get those guys down.
I tried to get it down.
You know,
I'm sorry.
I mean, you hit it too.
I mean, his handle should have told us he was gonna be, he'd just troll us all night.
yeah.
Yeah, just
He's not a troll.
In the
Fancy guys,
words-
you've dealt with those
Summons.
already.
Of the Book of Necromancy, reduce, reuse, reanimate. I can't take credit for that one. It's on the matchbooks.
no, it was good.
Oh, that's good.
You can also get matchbooks from Cantrip Candles. All right, let's just get those bad boys on the right layer. Bam! More of them. Okay.
Guess he's a one-trick bony.
Also, the Skull Lord that's right by you, Fion's gonna shoot an attack at you. Natural one. I've rolled so many natural ones tonight. All right.
That one, I think, is still technically an advantage.
Oh.
22.
That is my armor class.
What choice
No,
do you make?
my armor class is 21. So that is.
I
a
appreciate your
hit.
honesty. I always try to give it back in turn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
I
reckless
remember
attack
I
certainly
made
felt more reckless than usual.
I now have a wee one to think about.
Yeah.
Got responsibilities.
That's a recklet.
'What's the damage?
31 points of necrotic.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. You actually don't just have a wee one, you have a few of me up here.
Oh.
Because I still have mirror image going.
I've got a colony of Charlies.
So we're all just like sitting across your.
And that's been 10 minutes. Thank you, everyone. And just like perfect timing with that clever foodie. Just barely getting that in. Gifting 5 subs to our community.
Oh my
Thank you so
gosh.
much,
Yay.
clever foodie.
That's so generous.
Thank you so much. That is so very kind of you.
You could probably drink out of like the honeysuckle flowers that are growing in my name.
Ooh, I'll try one.
All right, that does it for
Notch
them.
down while I'm here.
That brings us to the purple skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, Snowy
Ooh.
clearly died.
Yeah, you're right. That's.
No.
We'll just put Snowy on a different layer, just right there.
Put Snowy in a better place.
As Snowy disappears in a poof of blue light.
Snowy goes back to Fae Realm.
Tells
Tells Mom and Pa what I'm doing.
how high, Camber? You're on the ground still, right?
Yep.
Well,
Duck season.
as they all pull out
Full
short
circle.
bows.
Short bows?
Yeah.
Gosh dang.
Charlie, I don't think they can see you, to be perfectly
know.
honest.
I'm
You're
hiding
hiding.
in the front.
So there's going to be 3 attacks coming at you, Camber, and 2 at you, Theon.
Oh, because I'm such a small target.
Mm-hmm. All right, Camber, first attack is going to be a 22 to hit.
Sure.
That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
Yep.
Sure, the skeletons won't great. That's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
No, that's a 7 to hit on the third. Theon.
Yes.
Right, these are.
Yes.
That's a 20 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
That's a 24 to hit.
That does hit. That one will take 1 point of force damage.
You got it, buddy. And you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage
Half down to 3.
as Charlie, the Wheel of Chaos, comes for you.
It comes
There is a cheeky monkey still in play. Round and round that wheel's gonna go. Inguistole.
favorite thing in the world.
Let's go.
Jeff gets
the
the,
next-
songbird. You get Inguise today.
For the next 2 turns, you must speak in gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
I must understand what you are trying to convey, or the turn is wasted. All right.
At the end of the skeletons, I'm going to reroll my initiative.
Mm.
You got it. All right, Camber, let's get it rolling.
Just figure out if I can get a little bit of a bump. I have to take the new roll?
This was way back here. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Could also maybe take
No,
your
you may
turn
choose
and
either.
then re-roll it.
Yeah, well, I used it. We're going to keep myself at a 9.
Okay, good to know.
I'm still so nervous.
At the end of their turn, Camber, it is now your turn though.
All right, that's actually fine. Where'd the Nabasu?
Lower.
You, Josh, you said you're going to be able to drink your potion on your turn and
Yeah,
heal?
apparently. Don't worry about about me.
Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean
Well,
nothing.
definitely worry about me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Cosmically worried.
Yeah.
Carry away a
That's a
lot.
shirt.
It'll get me 2d4
Cosmically
plus 2
worried.
worth of healing.
It'll do what?
I'll have 2d4 plus 2 worth of healing coming my way, which is nothing at this level.
I will then use half my movement to clamber onto Nico's back.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get him on top? Does that work like that? I'm riding Nico.
You got it. Yeah, I will assume that you are within the plate that is Nico.
I am then going to use a bonus action to command Nico to fly 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
On his turn. And then for my action, I am going to... do I want to start concentrating on something? I think so. They've got range. I'm going to cure wounds on myself at 3rd level.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that raid. The clamoring is heard at the door of the tavern. What's that?
Raiders!
Thank you all so much for coming in and trusting us with your community. It's a cupcake raid. We are so happy you folks are here. Thank you so much.
Sounds great.
Let's get some shout outs. It looks like you were also playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Feel free to give yourself a little bit of self-promotion in chat. Tell us a little bit more about what you were up to. Tell us what was going on. Also, if you need to ride and run, we completely understand. But again, thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome to the Adventures Pack. We're nerds sharing what we love on the internet. And very specifically, this is the Gauntlet! Audience interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventures are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. They are level 20 and they are fighting challenge rating 15. It does have some unique rules, so if you want to hit the exclamation point rules button, you can find out a little bit more about what's going on, and it is audience interactive. So be sure to hit exclamation point SL if you want to play along. Thanks so much for being here.
All right, so I healed myself for 26 hit points.
Okay.
That will finish my turn. If we get to Nico's turn, he is going to rear back on his hind legs. For the first time, Camber actually has to grip the horn of his saddle to not be thrown off as he launches us full speed 80 feet into the air.
80 feet into the air, you got it.
All grown up. That's us.
That's you. Well, it would have been Snowy's turn.
Bang.
God, they rolled
Hey,
worse than
thanks.
Snowy.
Yeah. And also now we get to Inari.
No, it's quite the obituary. I'm good for one thing right now, and it's racking up the pun count.
Alright, that is going to bring us to Inari, whose stats I've not pulled up because apparently I've learned nothing.
It's the stats of friendship.
Yeah, I also, to look up her stats, just started typing in her name,
Oh.
which is not helpful. As your Afridi companion dives through the air,
She's so cool.
she looks back at you, Theon, and says, I have to do this anyway.
Oh.
Let me give her a quick intelligence check, actually, on this one. She's pretty smart, but let's see where she's going. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna go after the Skull Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Flying in directly behind the Skull Lord, she pulls from behind her once again her bright molten gold flaming sword with orange and blue flames licking along its head, and she's gonna make a couple of heckin' attacks. Yeah, first one real hits. And she cackles as the fire seems to emanate through this creature's body as it actually manages to hit this time because she's finally finding something that's not.
That's the spirit, Inari.
Oh man. Real snake eye looking over
Yeah, I
here,
mean,
though.
but he's been hit a lot. And he is not
That is going to
resistant
be
either.
15 points of damage coming out for him. As her blade comes around the top of her head and seems to lap along the flame that is her hair as it launches back into its rib cage once again.
Ooh, Skull Lord started the flame war.
Yeah, that hits just barely, but it do. As her blade connects. My God. Okay. I just want to hit things with this guy. I just want Nari to do some cosmic damage. That's gonna be.
When she accepts our friendship, she will.
Mm-hmm.
16 points is exactly what she needed.
Yo,
There
let's
you go.
go.
As
There
the
you go.
Skull Lord collapses into ash
Woo!
and disappears into the ground.
It's easier.
Those zombies definitely stay up.
Yeah, figured. Well, the plight of the adventurer.
I assume they would go, but you know what they say about assuming? It makes Nabasu out of me. No, something in there. There was something in there,
As she
but I'm unconscious. So.
as she flies forward into the horde, which you hear the click of rotten bone as it turns towards her as she looks down at the mass of undead in front of her, and she goes, "Who's next for the blade?" and holds it in front of her. That is the end of her turn. That brings us to the Nabasu, who finally get to do something.
Cool.
I almost feel bad.
No, they're about to fuck us up.
Yeah. That's why I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
It makes an ass Nabasu in me. There it is. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's-
missed it.
Alright. Let me get my measuring stick out again. Okay. 80 feet in the air, right, Camber?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Out of range. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're out of range.
Well, that blue Navasu flies right up
No!
towards
Oh,
you,
they can fly.
Theon. Hello, Solomon. That's right, I forgot your title.
Charlie's, no!
Right.
Welcome in, solid 10 deep and deep. Gonna make some attacks at you there.
Yeah,
Camber.
okay.
No, sorry, I was looking at Camber because I was talking about you, but I meant you. He's gonna first teeth out, coming to bite at you.
Okay. We love it, you know. We love the energy that it's bringing
He's
to this
still at
fight.
advantage.
Yeah, until the start of my next turn. And that hasn't happened yet.
That is gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yes. It takes 6 points of force damage.
6 points of force damage. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
I normally don't have to
Just
gather these. Where are they?
away.
Okay.
Shapes.
I'm so sorry. You told me it was.
6
6.
points of force.
I kept making it 12, which would have
Oh,
been generous.
sure! Yes, this feature that I have that's free. It was 12.
Ooh, okay. Sure, I roll well with these. That's gonna be. 42 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Oh.
with its bite. Oh,
As the teeth sink into your shoulder, you feel the muscle begin to wither away as your skin begins to peel back. As its teeth loosen from your arm, one of its claws comes running out. It's a 23 to hit you.
It takes another 6 points of force damage.
And that's going to be all of them rolling different kinds of dice tonight. Okay, here we go.
D is brought to you by Mathrox, your favorite polyhedrals.
29 points of force damage.
Force.
Yes.
These are
Jeez.
weird. And I'm bloodied.
And as it pulls its arm back, part of you takes that moment to look down at the enemy that has just scored your skin, and as you look down, you meet its eyes, and they flash bright gold. I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god.
Is this a spell? Charisma, you say?
Yeah.
I'm inspired.
You are inspired. You're full up on adrenaline.
So I can re-roll that.
Yeah, I know I'd originally ruled that it was old school inspiration, but I think it's just
Is it
getting
new
too
school?
confusing.
Since everything else is
Let's
new school.
officially change it up to
It's
new school because
2024.
otherwise it's just getting too confusing. So yes.
Outweigh.
So close.
Inspiration can be used after.
I'm going to use all 3 of my adrenaline surge to make that a 16. CR 15, guys. I don't think that's gonna save.
It hasn't saved for a while now.
Yeah. That is a success.
Oh! Let's go!
Oh.
You are now empty of adrenaline and inspiration.
Oh yeah, I am.
Well, we need it.
But I'm
But you
not
saved.
full of health.
All right.
Okay, this is just a question.
Uh-huh.
Does its dim light and does our Venn diagram of sunlight and dim light counteract each other, or is it like weird and fucked up?
In this moment, it does counteract. Some adrenaline are coming on back to you, Fion.
Thanks. Okay, well that was unpleasant. I don't recommend it.
I'm unconscious.
And I don't know where Charlie
The
is.
red
I just feel
Nabasu flies directly up to you.
Holy crap.
You too now.
It's the scene in the birds.
As
Bad
Fion
kitty,
is-
bad kitty.
As Fion cosplays Tippy Hedron.
Yep.
no.
Thank you.
However, it does not make any attacks.
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
As it
Dashed.
uses its action to get there.
Okay.
However, that does, in that moment, 80 feet in the air,
Yep.
Amber?
Uh-huh. Need some Pythagorean theorem?
No. No, I
By
do
the
not.
power of Pythagoras.
Make that check, Annabelle.
I'm gonna start taking pot shots from the sky
Mhm.
and clearing you guys away.
You are all just barely out of range, so nothing particularly happens right there. That's the end of the Navasu's turns, which brings us to the orange zombies.
Eh?
I swear, if they swarm
Make
Inari,
that check, Annabelle.
vengeance will be swift.
Well,
You know, I'm sure they'll split up.
one of them does shamble on over to you,
Yeah.
Leon, and is gonna make an attack.
I'm
Oh, y'all. Did I pull up the zombie stats though? No. Hold on. I didn't pull up Inari. I didn't pull up the zombies. I just let them shamble.
I mean, after Nari's last turn, I'm surprised they're not all running.
Uh-huh. So true.
Do they look like they're collaborating to you?
Sometimes you just need to have a good shamble,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And when your boss is dead, like, well, what is there to do?
As the zombie throws its entire core against you.
At advantage.
That's a 20 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Woo! Here we go.
Until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
That's.
Oh, man.
We didn't know we
It's
were.
very punishing
Yeah.
at this level.
The second one
We
gets
also
up to
didn't know we
you.
were fighting hordes.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, there was far fewer
Natural
attacks.
20.
It takes 4 points of force damage.
Kill it! Kill it!
No dice. Oh, snake eyes. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Down to
One. It's a zombie, man.
I just look down and go,
Uh,
seriously, dude?
It does just kind of shift both of its arms, and you.
Oh. Oh, ouch! That really hurt.
It's a thriller.
That's on Fion's playlist. Or at least it was in the
The,
hall.
You better take it off, 'cause
One of them is gonna take a couple of them are gonna take some attacks against Inari. No.
She's being made of pure fire and hate.
I think you manifested something here.
You.
Yeah.
I'm gonna manure fest something soon.
Mhm.
Nope, that was the wrong kind of D6. Hold
See, sometimes I get blamed.
That was
for
a pun in
other
the
people's
style of
fun.
Wyatt.
on.
was.
They're both in very different spots. All right. Oh my gosh! Thank you for that follow, Rubakur.
Hey.
Rubakur. Thank you so much for welcoming on in.
Nah.
Nah.
Chat.
That doesn't even hit either. They're zombies, man. Yeah, this last one can only reach her too. This is gonna be a straight roll.
Aw.
Nope.
It's okay. She enjoys this. You know.
Yeah, she had a rough couple rounds too. Like, must feel nice to
Alright.
hit something.
She does actually as oh. Bam.
Oh. Bam.
As she does, as these shambling undead wander up to her, you do, once again holding her blade right in front of her face, you just see her lock milky undead eyes with all of them. And under her breath, Fion, as close as you are, you do hear her go. Doesn't seem too bad. All right. That's the zombies. That's the end of initiative. And as that happens, we're going to take a quick break, everyone. We're going to take a real quick break.
Freaking horde room.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break, get a little bit of water, stretch our legs. We're going to be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you in just a minute.
Okay.
everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where death is inevitable and a learning experience where what kills us makes us stronger. We are so happy you are here.
Wait, that's not true anymore. I mean, we
I
gotta
was
change
about to
the
say, does it
tagline.
still do that? Are we the
We're
strongest we
cats.
can be?
No, because
Maybe it'll
when
affect
we
stuff,
die,
you don't
we
know.
get our coin, we go back to the thing, we get stronger by getting new gear, upgrading
So-
cards.
Got so we have like other strengths.
It's a
It's not
gauntlet
just like
arms
our
race.
personal strengths.
Mhm.
Got it.
All right. Real quick, just again, I know we said it already, but I'm going to say it again. The Adventurers Pack is made possible by people like you. Legitimately, we get to make this show because you all are here. We've been doing this for quite a bit now. And I think Gauntlet 2 is coming up on 3 years.
Wow.
Wait, what?
So, yeah.
We're 114 episodes in.
It's going to probably be about a 3-year-long show. So,
My brain.
I know. So,
That time flew faster than Nico.
Aw,
Bigfoot moves.
I've been so happy that all of you have been here through this adventure with us. Thank you so much. If you're looking for free ways that you can support us, following us on whatever platform you are watching this on helps so much. Tuning in helps so much. If you are wanting to tell your friends about all this fun, goofy stuff happening on Wednesday and Friday nights. We are so grateful that all of you choose to spend your evenings here with us. Thank you very, very much. You can follow us on social media. We're most active on Instagram and TikTok right now. You can, if you're ever looking to support us financially, all bits tipped and subs given and memberships through YouTube become gold for our adventurers, but they also support these walls literally being up. AP is in a really fun and exciting place, and we're really excited to see where it's going to grow. And every dime comes right back to the people in the studio and everything. You make this possible. You make us sit here. It's great. We love it. And if you do that, you can also go over to our Patreon and do the exact same thing, and it's just, again, so deeply appreciated. If you do that, you do get some fun perks. Most of those are in our Discord. If you want to go check them out, the big one that applies right now is at the end of this show. We're going to head on over to a subs-only chat room, a post-show hangout, where you get to be a fly on the wall, where we chat about the monsters that they fought tonight and plans for what's coming next. So definitely head on over that way. If you got gifted a sub today, you're going to have access to that. So, yeah, go hang out with us. We'd love to have you. With that, adventurers, are you ready to re-enter the Gauntlet?
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
I'm unconscious, so no, but as soon as we start, I'll be good.
As we re-enter the Abyssal Swamp at the top of initiative.
That's you, right?
Fion,
It's me.
it is your turn.
Great. I've got Nabasus, I've got zombies. Love this. Feel very loved. I'm gonna look at Red Nabasu.
Okay,
I'm gonna smack it a couple of times.
go smack it a couple of times. Let's make this happen.
Get rid of this booger.
I'm not gonna do this recklessly.
Considering the number of enemies like quintupled since your first turn of the game.
Yeah, that's an 18 on the die for a lot.
Okay. Hitting the red Nabasu with a lot. For how much?
For I
Not a
also
lot.
got some snake eyes over here, you know. For 27 points of radiant damage on the first hit.
Alright, Zagmeister is a cheeky monkey.
Oh.
Next roll of Wheel of Chaos with a timer will be doubled.
Second attack is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
33 points of radiant damage. I need a strength saving throw plummet, please.
Is this a magical effect, or are
No,
you grabbing
it's
it?
my horns.
Okay.
My horns. DC is 17. I think. Wait for my horns.
Sounds right.
What was it?
A 9.
Oh, it's a 21 DC for the horns.
Yeah, it rolled bad.
Cool. It gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Is it actually, you hear the as it lands in the water. The water, the top of the water, none of you have actually ever stepped in this water.
No.
All the
no.
years you've been seeing
Why
this
would
room.
we?
Yeah.
I don't know, you
this
just
looks
never have.
nasty.
God, I
You
knew we'd
see
step
it.
in something dangerous.
You realize that the top of the water almost seems to have a layer of film
Ugh.
across it. As it breaks the surface, there's a break of that thick water.
Oh,
tension.
gross.
Spring in the
Sinks under the
Midwest.
water.
Yeah.
And
Summer in the Midwest.
it's underwater.
Oh.
I've always wanted to go to Lake Navasu.
Right?
Hey.
Right? At the abyssal pools?
Sounds good.
Great. If I move, that's stupid, so I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Wyatt.
So how does this auto trigger potion work?
A glutton for
Just-
punishment coming on out. It's a free
Potion
action
mint.
on your turn.
Waterfall,
can
a bunch
do
of
that in one
potions.
order.
Cool. Well then,
Let me up that for you there,
where am
Annabelle.
that was weird. So I guess then, as a free action, instead of making a death save, I will chug a potion.
You got it.
Unconsciously.
Let's roll that potion.
Yeah, great. Just a regular healing potion here.
You don't have any fancier ones yet.
No. Nope. But the 6 points of healing will bring me back to consciousness. As
Woo!
oh, that mouth blood tastes like healing. Oh. I'll, from my prone position on the ground, I will bonus action Misty Step with the refreshing step from my fate patron,
Nice.
which will give me 10 temp HP as I shoot just 30 feet directly into the air.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh,
Hang on. Do the wings stay? That's the question.
That's a great question,
Yep,
Wyatt.
we'll find out.
I definitely have it memorized.
Now is not the time for science.
Yeah, well, we'll find out if all things that go up must come down, right? As from the apex of this unfortunate leap, potentially unfortunate leap, I'll spot my now much smaller sibling, and looks like chances of survival are rapidly diminishing, as I send a mass healing word with the distance meta magic. I actually don't think I need the distance meta magic. No, sorry, mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Only the two of you. Sorry, I can't hit you.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
As my action, because I used the bonus action to spring up. And right after I rolled these, or if somebody wants to look up my wing property, we'll find out if I fall right after.
Hold on. What is that a part of?
Your Radiant
it is
Soul?
the Divine Soul Sorcerer,
Divine Soul.
and I can find it pretty quickly. I just need to do some rolling. Roll the d8s.
All right, I'm looking it up for you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's making me go all the way through all the sorcery. Oh my god.
They last until you're incapacitated.
Mmm.
Which
Unconscious counts, right?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
very incapacitated.
Yep. Well, you know. It's rained rabbits once, and when it rains, it pours. so sorry. And that'll be 21 plus 5 is 26 points of healing to
Yes.
the two of you. And then from the apex of this, I will try to use my movement, and my feet will spin in the air a little bit, and then I start falling, I assume.
Wait, how did you get wings then in the first place?
It's part of my class property, and they last until I.
Yeah, but when
am-
did they go down? So you wouldn't have been able to fly up in the first place because they would disappeared.
No,
Misty stepped.
I misty stepped
Oh, you
straight up in the
misty
air,
stepped. That's
thinking
right.
I had
That's
a fly
right.
speed.
That's right. You misty stepped. We had this whole thing where you said you misty stepped.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You're about to fall. How? Just 30 feet in the air, did you?
Misty Step, Foggy Fall.
10 points of
It
healing?
was definitely a misstep. I have 10 temps, and I have, what is that?
6.
28.
What?
Did you mask?
No, I didn't hit myself.
Yeah, it was
6.
6 before, so.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of
Right in the
bludgeoning
temp.
damage as you fall back to the ground.
It didn't hit my regular HPs, so it was worth the Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
I'm still 2 up from where I would have been
Yeah.
if I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And then as I hit the ground,
Give me a quick
am I-
dexterity
yep.
saving throw, see if you're prone.
That's 11 plus, that's 14.
You're up, right?
I mean, so then like feet still spinning like all full speed.
You wily coyote it
Yep.
as you fall with your feet still running.
Amazing.
It definitely feels like a Looney Tunes here tonight.
Love that we're in our animated era.
And as that happens, the charge of the gauntlet has been unleashed on you, Wyatt. It is unstable. I need you to roll a d100.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh god. I can't somehow slide this D30 into a D100 somewhere. Huh?
No, you don't want to roll a 30 anyway.
And can I use inspiration on this?
No.
Yep. Here we go.
1.
That's 600, right? No, sorry. It's 60 on the two digit and 0 on the other. Is that
That's
flat?
60.
60.
Yeah.
60.
Wait, that's a 60?
Yeah.
60 on the 2
It's
and
definitely not
Oh.
6. 60 and plus
Yes,
0.
yeah, that's a 60. Sorry, I thought you had that reversed there. There we go.
No, the Jeff did that last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
he did.
I'm not that dumb.
Oh!
Love
No,
you,
he
buddy.
was just talking good about you there in the chat, legitimately,
Oh.
as you heal for 35 points.
There we go. That's
Look
the
at
chat
that.
boost.
Look at
us
that.
Charge
up.
of the gauntlet resets to 1.
I do love you, buddy. Cool. That's everything I
That's
can
you?
do and more.
All right. And as that happens, Wyatt, the wheel comes for you.
Of course. Cheeky
From
monkey.
Clever Foodie, Cheeky Monkey is indeed in play. Round and round that wheel is gonna go. Freaky Friday.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
oh no.
Let me minus all the stuff I just used real quick so it's accurate. Get those fail.
As your reality shudders, and for a moment you feel like you're in 2 places at once. Like your eyes are out of focus. And as it grows faster and faster and faster, and it shudders, and suddenly you're in a bunch of very brown grass as you trade places with your sibling.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Freaky Friday, the roll of Chaos Wheel, where 2 Gauntleteers switch bodies.
Great.
Okay.
I'm on
Unkime?
so
For 2
For 2
rounds.
rounds.
Uh-huh. Who has to talk in Pig Latin? Yeah.
It's the soul that
Yeah,
has the
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
this will be fun.
I am none the wiser.
All right.
All right. That brings us to the Skull Lords.
I don't even know what that means. So
The orange ones perish. You are now a valid target once again, Wyatt. At the end of your turn, there's going to be 1 attack coming out towards you. Before we get over to the Skull Lord's turn, it does not hit. I don't think. What's your AC, Wyatt?
Not 19 day?
Okay. Yeah, that does not hit. Walk forward.
Utwe, Ostme, Oblate.
Welcome on in, Scarn 69420. 80 feet
Erica
or 80 feet up, Camber, for the vigilance time. Oh shit. I do need. How do y'all be doing this trigonometry?
I literally just go Pythagorean theorem, internet.
there's a calculator.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going that way.
Yep.
There's also some like.
I've been doing it by
shortcuts, but
I've been doing it by hand, and I'm done.
Yeah, no.
You got too much to think about already.
Definitely not. Don't do it.
Bam! Look at that, magical. Okay. Wow. I am indeed wanting to solve for the hypotenuse.
No, because I literally just came back from being unconscious. Unconscious.
Thank you, internet.
But are you?
Yeah, you are out of range.
I have. It's updated on the roll 27. I think it's 31 HP.
So 3 attacks coming out to Wyatt, I believe.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're all coming
Wait,
out.
if you die in somebody else's body.
Although actually, no, he's gonna scooch. If he scooches up just a little bit more.
Wait, what? This is 41, 22.
30. It should be 31.
Yeah, he's able to get 1 at Fion and 2 at Wyatt. If he scooches up just a little bit further, that's what he's gonna do. Wyatt, 1 coming out to you. No, 2 coming out to Wyatt's body. First one there is a 29 to hit.
SCA.
So many kinds of dice. What? $33 points of necrotic damage. Hit 1.
Ed day.
Well, unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
As Wyatt once again goes down.
Oh boy.
In that case, 2 attacks coming into you, Fion. First one goes wide. Second is a natural 20.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It takes 4 points of force damage.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. Probably not. Well.
Math. That's 54 points of necrotic damage.
Yo. Yep.
Wow.
With the other skull lord down. That brings us to Charlie.
I am re-bloodied.
That was their full turn?
Yeah, 3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
And
sorry.
a legendary, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
And one of them's dead now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's
okay.
one of them is dead. It's gotten significantly faster.
Sorry, I didn't understand. I didn't hear the difference between the legendary action and the.
It's all
It's
good.
full turn. Okay, yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Charlie's turn.
Yeah, and it missed on one of its attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Biffed real hard.
Well, I must have died because the fields of heaven are certainly less golden, more brown than I am. Oh,
You are also still small.
does my voice sound different?
Just a little
It sounds like Charlie's, right? Or is it my
Yeah.
voice coming out of Charlie's?
It's your voice.
You're twins.
It's your voice. This isn't mimicry, so it's your voice coming out of
Right,
Charlie's
but
body.
maybe pitched up because it's
He's
small.
small now. Tiny announcements.
Great. Having okay, this and then I'll like try to pull myself up just to get a sense of where maybe I am, because I would have had no idea.
You can
None.
definitely tell. You've
Okay.
ridden enough of your teammates at this point to know that this is definitely Fion's shoulder.
Cool. Usually it's some work to get up here though. So as soon as I have my bearings,
Wait, I have a mouse now?
You hear some very squeaky sounds from your shoulder.
So hard.
If that's a flying V of purples, is that the Skull Lord in the front of them?
Surely is, yeah.
Cool. Well, knowing what works and knowing that copying Charlie's homework is my go-to thing, I'm going to do the one thing I know Charlie can do for sure, and that I know how to do because I also have it, as I cast a fireball at the group of purples at 5th level.
At 5th level. 5th level fireball.
You know, maybe I'd be saving the spell slots if somebody didn't zero last week.
Alright, let's get those dexterity saving things
Wow,
throws
Charlie,
going
you're
out.
feeling spicy.
That's a 19 DC. this will be 1d6 for every slot up. So
The purple skull lord
11, 12.
succeeds. Let's roll some skelly boys. Skelly 1
They are in K-pop formation.
fails. Oh, they are. Skelly 2. Oh, just barely fails. Skelly 3 fails. Skelly 4 fails. Skelly 5 fails, leaving only the skull lord to succeed.
that'll be 58 on a fail. 58 points of fire damage.
Alright, so it's 24 to the skull lord. The skellies are all wiped clean out.
Well, I was hoping I could get Skull Lord too, but okay. Bonus actions are I could rabbit hop out of here. We just did that. Oh yeah, definitely let me blow this turn. Don't give me any help. Yep, nope, not sure. So we're just gonna give Fion's head a little scritchums as we for a
nice.
bonus action and a free action, I guess, and extra movement with the hand speed.
At the end of your turn, the skull lord raises his arms wide as once again, y'all are just making me copy and paste endlessly as 5 more ding dang skeletons come right back on up.
We didn't choose the monsters.
Neither did I! Depending on the monster, they've always been burning.
Mm-hmm.
Like Inari, she's always been burning.
So true.
Alright. Clever Foodie is the lord.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just keeps
As
going.
the wheel comes for you all. Fion, round and round that wheel's gonna go.
Comes for us all.
Uh-oh.
Freaky Friday.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh no.
Double up.
What happens if he gets one of the one already changed? Oh.
What? What if we noped?
Hold on, I gotta do some trigonometry right now.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
I think it's just
As you swap with Wyatt.
That Wyatt?
8K.
That
The dead Wyatt.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Oh man.
So we got a 3-way swap. Huh?
This is funky.
you can. It's plus 15 to hit, plus 17 damage, 3d8 radiant.
Oh yay.
Barbarian.
Yay a day.
You can hit twice per turn.
Yeah, you're at the easier side.
God.
Yeah, but the wheel's about to come back to you again here in a second, so.
Oh, because I'm Wyatt.
That's crazy.
God, what if we just.
Just
Freaky
keep-
Friday.
Yeah. We just
Camber.
keep running it.
Round and round that wheel's gonna go.
What you got? What you got?
If yay, again yay, I will.
All 3s.
Oh no!
Your next damage
Oh.
rolls will only be made using a
I think
D3.
there's the one.
There's
I
only
got
the one.
one.
There's only the one.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I only
The
have
next
one.
damage roll? Okay.
All D3s.
Ooh, that one stings.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Bit of a nerf.
Wyatt's body.
All right. I mean, just kidding. I'm just Fionn inside Wyatt's dead body. God, this is dark.
We're gonna all need therapy.
Adrenaline crash.
Sorry. Wait,
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
that we
Oh, that's
can't.
real
No,
bad.
it can't kill us. Remember the
no,
wheel.
but it can
Yeah.
take away some death save, can't
Yep,
it?
it can.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
no.
one failed death save.
Well,
Can't kill you, but it can remove death saves.
Nice
Or
to
yay.
be over here for a change.
Charlie's body.
Okay.
Round and round that wheel's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Resistance. You're resistant to all damage.
Wait, this is hilarious. You're Fion. You're Charlie. I'm you.
I don't know who I am.
You're on your shoulder.
And I'm God.
And you're big, and I'm small. You're small.
No, Igbe.
And
It's
Camber,
very-
Igbe.
Camber has no idea that it's happening either.
No.
I just
no,
see all
this
y'all
only
twitching.
happened 6 seconds.
Oh man.
All right. The
Sat
purple
over here
skeleton's
so long.
turns.
Is he?
Did we skip Charlie? Oh no, you had the.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
You did your thing.
Yeah.
God, I'm
I
so
had a
lost
very
in initiative.
judgmental
There's
turnover.
So much
Yeah,
happening
purple
in this episode.
skeleton's turns.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
All right, Pythagorean
I feel like I would've
calculator.
gone
Thank God you exist.
Wait,
80 feet in the air.
Ah.
Lister's mate wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Camber.
Uh huh. Just try for one more swap.
Uh-huh. I believe that's the thought.
Just fishing.
Raining gold.
Hey, look at that.
So the rule with raining gold is if it's been rolled, we re-roll. But we
If
will
gold has been rolled.
we re-roll, but we will nonetheless start the timer again for 10 more minutes
Great.
of giving extra gold to our players. If you wanted to contribute to us, now might be a great time because it's going to help them even more. And you get a free roll. Oh, I'm watching that punishment wedge. It is real big.
This is the first time I've like seen the wedge in a while.
Now what, Emmy?
Oh,
Oh, May.
oh, it's another swap.
Oh,
Seas.
May. Emmy, moving me? Again,
If it's a swapsies with me and Fion, that would be
As
bad.
as your world begins to shudder
Oh.
and you wake up in Charlie's body.
Oh my god.
This is the stupidest episode we've ever had! As every single cast member has been Freaky Friday'd.
So this is the freakiest Friday.
Oh man.
As Charlie is Fion, Wyatt is Camper.
Yep.
Oh no, am I rolling death saves for you now?
Don't
Fion
ask me.
Wait for you
is
now?
Wyatt.
Wait
Not
for
me.
me
And
now?
Camper is Charlie. Congratulations, no one is themselves.
Can we
The
unlock an
skeletons are
achievement
about to
for-
shoot at Camper's body.
Nice to meet you all.
Oh shoot, now it's permanent because we have no right body to go back to.
I immediately think I'm a mayonnaise again.
Freaky forever.
Camber sees his world shrink down. It's like,
This doesn't feel like
just
worms.
screams. It's like, oh wait, I have a voice. What the heck?
Aye, Amber K.
The hell's
Here, hold on. I'll do it for you really quickly. Hold on.
Okay.
Because one of them did get swapped, because for a while there, like, we had one group just swap a computer
Oh,
back.
they
and we
just
thought this was going to be
swap
easy.
back.
Hold on, I'll just...
I wasn't even like 1/20th of the way through Charlie's character sheet.
There
Now
you
I gotta
go.
learn a whole
Now,
nother
those
level.
are the bodies. There we go. None of them can hit you still, Camber. So I think they're all going to just shift for... Oh, no, they can... A couple of them can hit Fion's body. Yeah, so the first two are going to shoot at Fion's body.
So objectifying.
Okay.
I know.
Nope, first one goes... Fails.
My AC is 21.
Aye. On it, okay.
And they get a d6 of force damage per hit.
Nope. That one's going
I
to
see.
shuffle one
Mhm.
forward.
Moo.
Ume?
Oof way, oof way. Nope. Third one goes wide.
Ume.
Fourth one can also hit ya. Nope.
I may Igbe. Is it?
No, you're huge.
Uje. Aye. Egle.
All
see
of
your athletics
those
check?
shots go wide as the skeletons do nothing. Snowball has perished. Let's bring us to Inari.
Damn, we could have been switching with Inari this whole time.
No.
I think it's among
No.
PCs.
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. As you do see, as all of you start to look around very confused, your body languages all start to shift, and all of you see Inari. As she then shudders and begins swinging her blade into some zombies. Let's do the one at the top. Oh yeah, that goes right into its right into its skull. It's my dice. I had them all organized, and now it's just a mess.
That's a lot.
Uh,
No, I know. I'm just gonna keep it simple.
14 slashing
Yeah, me too.
and 18. 14 plus 18 is 33. It cannot make that con save. The first one goes down.
At least someone's cleaning up. Even if
Yeah.
it's not any of the four of us.
I haven't gotten a second turn.
Second attack goes wide. Third attack. That one hits. Oh wait, no, she had to have hit. I just can't do math. Okay, so second attack. The only way she can miss is she rolls a 1.
Slay Queen.
Slay.
It can make that con save. It takes enough to go down, but it pops back up at 1 hit point.
Oh yeah.
As you see the zombie, part of one of its arms and its ribcage slough away to the ground, and you see its neck go slack, and it leans backwards, and its hips almost go vertical before it serpentine-like.
Ew.
It pulls itself back up.
Gross.
Last attack. 8, 4, 8, 10, 14, 20.
Plus
It's enough
13.
for it to go down. However, that one rolls a natural 1,
3d8.
and it turns to dust, leaving one zombie left alive. All right. That is it for Inari, which brings us back to the Nabasu. The red one, crawling out of the muck, flies into the air and right up towards Fion. Taking advantage of that friendship.
How long does swapsies last for?
1 round.
1 round.
Yeah, so
Well,
at the end of the
well, 2
initiative, it's
rounds.
all
2 on who though now?
you two.
Okay.
You'll
well,
go back. Yeah, you'll
So,
go back to being each other at the end of this turn.
So I'll go back to being me. You'll go back to being Wyatt.
So confused.
Wait. Got it.
I'll let you know when to go back. How's that?
Yeah.
24 to hit
Uh.
on Fion.
I mean, no.
I get.
Uh-huh.
SPA?
I don't potions.
Ben as Fion in Wyatt's head gets a random potion. That's going to be
The
25
historians will be
points
unpacking
of
this
necrotic
episode.
damage.
All right. A
D6, yeah.
E3.
3 points of force damage coming back to it. It's going to make attack with its claw. That one goes wide. However, it makes eye contact with Fion. I'm going to
Oh.
need a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. But it's your brain.
Nope.
I know. It's my stat.
You.
Ooh, yay.
It's
Atterbay, then May.
Welcome on in, Zanite Bug. We are so happy you're here tonight. Right as you'll notice that some name tags and some people are different, as everyone has been Freaky Friday'd.
We're all gonna be different forever after this.
I know, this is the night
16K?
that broke the cast.
With a 16, that is a success.
You go, Fionn.
The second Nabasu pulling up towards Fion's shoulder and spots Charlie and is gonna make a couple of attacks.
Oh, you're Charlie.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Error me. Image A.
Good point.
That's a 26 to hit.
Let's find out if that hits. 2 are up?
3. E3.
Okay.
This is the
Roll a d6
funniest.
for each of the
and
remaining
stupidest.
duplicates. D6s roll a 3 or higher. One of these instead. Does not hit Charlie as one of the duplicates gets sliced down.
One mirror image down. Second attack. Goes wide. It's only a 16 to hit. However,
It's weird using your dice for this roll.
I know.
We're all mixed up.
As you see this creature's bright yellow eyes lock onto yours, I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Oh.
As that happens, Raining Gold goes down once again. Thank you all so much. We've had a lot of amazing support tonight.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use all 3. Oh, wait. Heroic Inspiration.
Yeah, Charlie's inspired. In honor of Wide's attendance, Glutton for Punishment going up once again.
I think even using all 3 adrenaline surges would still not be great, but so I don't want to burn up. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll burn all 3 to make it a 12. Let's see where we land for science.
The 12 is a failure.
Yeah, oh no, this is bad.
Charlie takes 20 points of necrotic damage, and their hit point maximum is reduced by 20 points.
Oh! Were you concentrating on anything?
Oh.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Ouchie!
I didn't do it.
As that happens, you do see the Nabasu's skin where it had been cleaven along its side begin to stitch back together.
That little bugger.
All right, a fan favorite coming in to Charlie. Wait, for Charlie. Yeah. So you're going to heal for 11 points.
Okay. Thank you, chat.
We do this on the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the soul, though.
You could write philosophical papers on what's just happened.
And just
why am
as yeah, we'll deal with how that
SCA.
with when that comes back when it comes back. All right. That is going to be it for their turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Skull-Lord can make one attack, and will. That attack's going out at Fionn. Goes wide. All right. There's one orange zombie left.
Oh, my friends.
Rolling
are
a natural
dead.
1. As you see it lunge forward at Inari's ribs, who just kind of goes. I need better fighting options. As she just kind of brushes it aside with her hand. All right, those adrenaline surges are coming back to Charlie. Fionn. No, I have to. Fionn.
Aye.
I don't think you
Did,
got a turn.
I don't think Camber's
Camber's
body
Camber's
didn't get a
don't
turn.
turn. Camber after you get. We'll just have Camber go now. Thank you all. There's a lot of monsters on the field
You're also
here.
80 feet flying in the air.
But
On
on Nico
Nico.
this time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We'll have Camber go, and then we'll get back
Your
to the top.
attack action is multiple?
Two attacks
Okay.
per round.
And with the bow, I get advantage on the second one if I hit the first one?
I'm just
If
gonna
you
rewrite this because I see why I didn't
yes.
have it.
Because of the weapon
because of
mastery? Okay,
effects. If you bonus action Hunter's Mark first, you'll always get advantage on your target.
good. Yep, I was just looking into the range on Hunter's Mark.
I do low key
90
that
feet.
I
Okay.
love that we're learning about each other's characters.
Yeah, well,
But-
I like that we're learning and not judging each other for not playing optimally a new level 20 wizard for the first time. Huh?
I will.
There he goes.
I will
Adrenaline
never
surge.
play
Back to
optimally.
you. All right, there we go. Now I've got it rewritten. That way I don't have purple skeletons written on top of Camber's name.
Oh, the Skull Lord moved to the other side of his friends, huh? Yeah. Okay. 80 feet plus the trigonometry. I'll just go right above him.
You have sharpshooter. You can hit anything on the field.
Oh, with Hunter's Mark though?
Gotcha. That,
Yeah, so I want to get
okay.
within 90 feet of Purple Skull Lord to cast Hunter's Mark. As I'll then pull out this short bow and is surprised that I can know how to use this as I still use my wordplay to fire this off. I say, a Cammering is heard in the tavern. What's that? Permanent identity crisis as 2 bolts go flying out.
Okay.
First one's gonna be this D30's not play, right?
That's a 20.
It's just a
This one- oh,
chunky.
it's just a giant.
Bam.
Oh, we're rolling the big one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plus 13.
That's a 23 to hit.
And we're hitting. I'm so sorry. Who are we hitting?
Purple Skull Lord.
Purple Skull Lord, and
and
all the
also-
wordplay I got lost on that. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's a thing.
3d6
Thank you.
plus 5.
Okay, and Hunter's Mark is just the.
It's included. That's included. Yeah.
Cool. 6. 5, 4 is 14 plus 5 is 19 points of whatever.
You should have taken that on advantage.
Oh,
See if you get the 20.
no.
Yeah.
19
I'm
points of
eating your ass.
damage is enough
Oh,
as the Purple Skull Lord goes down.
take that, Skull Lord 69. As I then
The 16.
we'll pivot. I'm gonna ignore all the other purples. They're not important. Yeah, we're gonna not take care of the trash. We'll take care of the Nabasu. That seems to be nabbing you. This is also confusing. The red Nabasu.
Okay.
With a 13 and a not 1. That'll be a 26 to hit.
That'll do it.
2d6 now.
2d6 because the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Was only on the other guy. 7 plus 5 is 12 points of dragon bow damage. And as bonus action, how do I command Nico?
It takes your bonus action to give him a
Okay.
command.
Okay.
But he can move independently on his turn. So theoretically, actually, would he feel the bond break? That my soul is not in my body anymore.
The bond is magically associated with you specifically,
Yeah,
Camber.
okay.
You are unable to give Nico this command.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know how to do that anyway. So
Yes,
we're just gonna like
Yeah.
hold on.
As you do
tight.
in that moment, actually feel Nico's long neck turn around and look at you.
Yeah, we're friends, right, buddy? Yeah, we're friends, boy. You know me.
He does. You feel as this long tongue does cover your entire torso.
Good boy. Don't drop me. That'll be Camber's.
You
turn.
do feel like you see this giant tail wiggling in midair.
Oh yeah, I like my wings. So.
All right, that was Camber's turn, who was back up, but got goofed. Now I've rewritten initiative. There we go. Okay, Theon.
Okay, yay. I yay, Elway, it hey,
Yeah.
Edra?
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Reckless Ray?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, that's some reckless damage. Who are we hitting?
Do you want advantage, or do you want to forego advantage for 2 extra d10 of damage?
Yeah,
That one.
Great.
Do you want to hit the blue, the red, or one of the zombies?
Ed Ray.
The red one. You got it.
Enti Tway Ife?
25 to hit.
Nice. So 3d8 and 2d10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barb.
Because you're big. You're a big barb.
Okay.
Can we do Oops All Barbarians and call them the barbershop?
We'll have to call Nick.
Yes!
Yes.
Hell yeah. Get Jordan in here too.
Oh my god, yes.
But Songbird is a permanent condition if you do that, so it's an environmental effect now.
I'm gonna write that adventuring party into my home game. That's pretty dope.
It's just not
Orty, Faye, Evans,
27 points of damage
Essie.
is enough.
Let's go!
Red
Clean 'em up.
Navasu dissolves into ashes. All the creatures of the Gauntlet are constructs. They have no emotions, no morality. They feel no pain.
I can say?
Yeah, but you don't get the extra attack or extra
No,
damage.
wait.
But you still get the 3d8.
Oublay. Ooh. Urti. Urti say. Oudway?
31? Yeah, absolutely. That'll do it.
Ooh, yay.
Ooh, yay. That wasn't that ooh, yay sound.
Enti, Tway, E3?
23 points of damage? Okay.
Essie.
I have a cheat sheet up there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it.
You can bonus action knock them back by making them do a strength saving throw of 21.
Essie, Amming Ray, Orange Haze?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 15.
It gets pushed back 10 feet.
Nice.
Oove May.
You've got it. As your enormous head leans forward and you just sort of piston shot against this thing. You meet fairly significant resistance. This creature does feel fairly solid, but you are huge.
Atsie. Amy.
That's
Erte?
you. All right. Coming back around. Wyatt.
When he's not dying, he's flying. I'm gonna try to roll this death saving throw with Charlie's dice. That's a success.
One success
Flat
coming
top.
on in.
Yep.
And as that does, the first round of Freaky Friday is over.
Oh my goodness. So
Everyone except for you two, return to your chairs. Well, you two,
Wait.
Return.
Return to the previous.
yes, return to the previous iteration.
So we're back to being each
as
other.
Camber and Fionn feel yourself shudder
God.
sucked back into your body. You two feel yourself pulled backwards. You,
Just trading devices.
you've got this, Wyatt. Your next death saving throw will be made with advantage.
Amy, Unday, Ithway, Inglistilate?
You have Inguistale for one. No, Inguistale just ended as well.
Oh, thank God.
That's right, because that started the turn before.
I just
Welcome back. to your-
vomit.
I think our party got pig Latin.
Wait, no, I'm still you.
No. Yep.
Yep, for
I
one
can
more
be in your
round.
spot, but I think
Right. Look,
yeah.
it's all mixed up.
I don't know. You're dead.
Thank you.
All right.
No, wait, you're dead.
The Skull Lords have all perished. Charlie.
Right.
Josh has played the most
Complicated character.
swaps.
You also played
Uh-huh.
somebody else's character for longer than your own tonight.
That's correct. Yep. Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah, the second turn was me.
I'm like squinting as I flip through it. Charlie's spellbook.
Yeah.
Oh,
This feels fitting.
oh my god!
You betcha. I'm gonna cast this Rattle Psychic Lance, but unfortunately it looks like that one's been used, huh? As I go on theme, you know,
The sibling pettiness.
with the wordplay at
beautiful.
least, even though somehow I know how to cast the spell and certainly can't read whatever notes are in here, but like just the idea of how befuddled I am gives me what I need to cast befuddlement.
Okay.
On the blue Nabasu,
Yeah, let me get rid of the Skull Lord. I don't need these
and
stats
that'll
anymore.
be an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Who keeps this many d12s in their hands?
Oh, I have them.
That is a 20.
Oh.
You need these 12s?
I can't do anything. Oh. Do you have first level spell slots left?
Oh yeah, I do.
Silvery barbs.
You can't use Silvery Barbs because you just used a leveled spell unless Befuddlement is being cast for free.
I think you can.
You can use your reaction
Yeah,
on
you
your
can use
turn.
your reaction on your turn to do that? All
That
right.
only
Still
applies
legal.
to the bonus
Still legal,
action.
still legal.
Yep.
You got it.
I have
That's a 17.
three. It fails, so it takes 10d12 psychic damage, and most
Okay.
importantly, it can't cast any spells or take the magic action for 30 days.
Oh.
Okay.
I just saw 10d12 and said I'm using this one. Ooh. 20, 29, 31, 42. That's
We're glad you could make it as well,
48.
Xanibug. Happy to have you tonight.
54, 56, that's 8, 2 more.
56.
58 plus 6 is 64 points of psychic damage.
As you see, mid-air, this creature's head twists to the side as it turns back towards it.
Oh.
Oh. Well.
Seems peeved.
Well, that was all I figured out how to do. So.
All right.
Teleport for free anytime you cast this.
Oh, right. Right.
I don't know if you want to move,
free
but
bamf?
you do have free bamf.
No, I'm gonna take the free ride.
Hey.
Yeah, just staying up here. End of the turn.
All right. End of your turn. Where are we? Oh, my lord. That was Charlie's turn.
Purple skeleton.
Brings us to the purple skeletons, indeed, who are
I
gonna
know.
shoot at Fion.
Hi. My name is Fion. I'm a big target.
Let's see the.
Wait.
this
Oh.
1. 20.
Doesn't hit.
2. 20.
Doesn't hit.
3. 21.
Does hit. That's my armor class. It takes 2 points of force.
Okay.
How much does it poke me for?
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. Ow. Last one. 24 to hit,
6 points of force damage.
and you take 5 points of piercing.
Half down to 2. I
All
like
right.
this damage.
All right, that purple skull lord went down. Why is it still here? I don't know. Bye bye. Okay.
My legacy.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it went down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I did
Just now.
For a second there-
Was the turn here.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought I clicked the wrong one, but even if I had, it didn't matter. That was still enough. Oh, it did. We got there, Zachmeister, but I appreciate you double checking because there's been so much switching. That brings us to Inari, who is
Doing great.
doing great. He's like,
She
this
is.
is not an adequate use of my skills. Gonna take a swing that hits the zombie. Takes 24 points of damage, and that's more than it can save. The zombie goes down.
Huh.
Nice.
She flies directly forward into the other two.
Stop.
Taking a swing. Yup. One on the top. More than it can save for.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Third attack.
At least someone.
She literally can't
Be
miss unless
effective
she
in
rolls
this
a
round.
1. Okay, I might be able to save this one. Yeah, I can save from this one. It does not, however, as she cleaves the zombie directly in twain. No more zombies on the field.
Yasinari.
That's the end of her turn. That brings us to the Nabasu.
To regular camber, right?
Yeah, Camber's supposed
You're
to.
right. Yes. Thank you. This is what happens.
Keep it simple. Bonus action, transfer Hunter's Mark to the blue Nabasu, and fire away.
I did it right.
And thanks to Vex, it just keeps on rolling. That is going to be a 26 to hit. We didn't roll the D3 damage.
Oh, we didn't.
Roll it.
Let's roll it this time.
Wow.
Let's roll it this time. There was a lot happening.
yeah.
Oops, all threes. The body switching got real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, all freaks.
Oh.
Fully Freaky Friday.
8 points. No, sorry, 10 points of piercing damage
Okay.
on the first attack.
And I'm so sorry. You're aiming at the Nabasu, right?
The blue Nabasu, yeah.
Right.
Second attack
Not bad for all threes.
at advantage. There's going to be a 30 to hit.
I'll do it.
Now we'll get the full-on damage.
The real sauce.
Let's Savage Attacker that. Reroll. 15 points of damage on the second. And we'll have Nico infuse that with a little bit of lightning. Well, actually, no, they're resistant. I'm not going to do that. I'll save that. He will hang out here.
Okay.
But now that my connection is back, I think I can nudge him a little bit to fly.
You can.
So we're gonna go just about 35 feet. Still 80 up in the air, but just a little bit closer to the group.
All right. As you do, you feel Nico's entire hips are wiggling as his tail starts wagging really hard as he leans back and his head hits into yours as he full on tries to cat headbutt you
Aww.
in midair.
I see how it is.
Now we're at the Nabasu. Okay. Pulling itself up from the brink. Theon right there is a real big target. First attack is at advantage.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's part of the lifestyle.
At least there aren't
I wanted to kill one.
That is 22 to hit.
Oops. 6 points of force damage. Some bass reverberates off my peck.
If we we make it out of this room, the next room is gonna be real
How
rough.
on God's green earth can
The
I keep
sanctuary.
losing D12?
I know, but
And then.
yeah.
Oh, that's so much damage.
Josh, did you mark up a
That
spell slot
is
for
32 points of
I
necrotic
did not.
damage
Okay.
on
I-
its bite.
I can cast it for free, so.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. If
With
yeah,
its
yeah,
claws, that's a 26 to hit.
It takes another 6 points of force.
Let's go.
Right. As you take 21 points of force damage as it spits some blood on the down to the ground. As it once again makes eye contact with you. Charisma saving throw, please.
That Navasu mad at you.
Do I have adrenaline surges back up in
You
this
do.
body?
You have all three. No inspiration, but all three.
I'm going to use 2 to make that a 15.
That is a failure.
No. 16 saved earlier.
That hurts.
You are going to take 17 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point total is reduced by that much. As its skin stitches a little bit back together. Those adrenaline surges are starting to roll on back to you. That's the end of the Nabasu's turn. The orange zombies have perished. Which brings us back to the top of the round.
Right. Cool.
I believe.
After you go.
After Wyatt.
Yeah,
It happened
after
during
Wyatt's.
turn.
Yeah, after Wyatt is when we're gonna swap.
Yep.
Cool. Well, great. I'm going to attack this thing recklessly because I'm mad and hurt. I'm going to forego advantage again. Yeah, for a 29 to hit.
Okay.
Uh, 47 points of radiant damage
And as that happens, the wheel comes for you, Fion.
for me.
For you.
Because you are mad.
Round
hurt.
and round. That a wheel is going to go. Swapsies.
Oh my God.
But let's just start. I'm still me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No more body dysmorphion.
That's a third
That was
evolution.
good.
Right?
That was really good.
I was
As
proud
you
of that.
land on the other side of the battlefield where Wyatt's body.
Oh.
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 Charlie, however,
Oh.
has a fly speed.
Charlie's, yeah, is
Good.
flying.
As Charlie, as you in Charlie's body suddenly feel your feet just sort of hovering in midair. As
Find myself doing the Looney Tunes run again before I realize, no, this time I'm not falling.
yep,
Okay.
pretty much as your feet begin to spin,
Your
as you
stomach still
feel
drops, though.
Fion
100%.
sucked through time and space. It's
Cool.
pulled to the other side.
It's still up.
Yep.
I annoyingly, annoyedly walk back here for the second time.
As you stomp around the massive tree trunk in the middle of the map.
For the last one, it's going to have this add on its next save,
Okay.
and I'm going to give myself +5 to this attack. It's unnecessary, but hey.
Feels cool.
That's a dirty 30.
That'll do it.
For 33 points of radiant damage.
Let's go. It's gotta be getting close.
Bonus action, strength saving throw, just for funsies.
19.
It fails. It's a 21.
Okay.
So it gets pushed back 10 feet.
Once again, as you hit this thing, it feels solid. And it seems to have a solid grip on flying. You're just so big.
I am.
And it's almost impossible to miss this thing.
I'll use the last bits just to get up to it. Like, yeah, what? We're taking. One of us is taking the other out.
All right. That brings us to Wyatt's turn. this death saving throw has advantage.
That's what my question was going to be.
Okay.
With 1 fail and 1 save.
Nat 20.
Yo! We in it!
As you blink your eyes, there's a moment of vertigo and complete disorientation as you find yourself on the ground, and as you look up, you see your own feet running in midair awkwardly.
I'm so happy because now I get a judge from on high.
What is happening? Oh, I have a headache. Does that happen at the start of my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
so
get to do stuff
luck.
as what? Okay. I'm gonna use 15 feet of my movement to stand up and brush myself off, and then I am going to throw some Eldritch Blast in its face.
Okay.
I love that I looked at it and didn't actually look what your hit is for the +11.
Yeah, +11.
That is, first one is a 16, or no, I'm sorry, 26 to hit, 11
Yep.
plus 15.
And we're aiming at the Nabasu, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
1d10 +5.
For each, right?
Cool,
Yeah.
I forgot what a D10 looked like. Okay. Wow. 14 points for the first hit.
It's so much more than you need.
Yo! Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All
As
right.
the Nabasu, you see this shot of pure energy shoot through its body, leaving a hole directly through it. And before you can see blood or viscera fill it, it crumbles or floats away on the breeze.
Sweet. Second attack, I'm just gonna go at the closest purple skelly.
You got it.
What's it? 16 to hit.
That'll do it. These haven't been
Oh,
identified.
right.
Ah,
But they're skeletons.
Yeah,
Oh,
they-
that's
they
sweet.
low
So
DCs.
10,
This one's wearing armor.
15 points of damage.
That's enough.
Third attack. Next one to the south of that one was.
You got it.
Oh, that's a 7 on one. 18.
18 will hit.
12 points of damage.
That's enough.
Last one is the next one that's closest to me.
Okay.
That's a nat 20. Why weren't you this good to me when I was me?
because you got wise luck now.
Oh my gosh. 18 plus 5. 23. 23 to hit. Or 23 points, sorry.
That's enough.
That's all 4 of them.
And you'll notice, like, every so often, a bright light, just kind of like dim light, circles in front of your eyes.
Oh, I know what that
There's
does.
one more of them.
I know what that does, and so I'll shoot that straight at the last one.
Okay.
Is that also plus 11?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a 28 to hit.
That'll do it.
And those
4d12.
are yeah, let's say D12s, but I just gave you all my D12s.
I give them back. Yeah.
That was a journey. 32 points of radiant damage.
Jesus.
I
That's
did it.
I
you
did
feel
it.
your body begin to slide out from underneath you, at the exact same moment the ground begins to
We haven't tested that in the Gauntlet. Body
I'm
swapping
definitely
while
throwing
room
up
swapping.
as soon as we hit the next room.
as all of the enemies in this room have perished. You find yourself landing once again
We did it.
in a sanctuary. As a reminder, a sanctuary is a place where our adventurers get to take a short rest. They will never have to go backwards in the rooms ever again.
Isri, how much do you know happens in the Gauntlet when we're not here?
What you getting at, Vian?
we just had the weirdest thing happen to us where we're like all swapping bodies, but like it was them and then it was me, then you and them, and we were like, it was so. It was.
Did you have fun?
No, I was dead.
It was disorienting to say the least.
My head hurts.
But it was kind of fun. But like.
It was cool being big. That was fun. I gotta be big. I gotta be Fion.
Is there
I've never been big like that.
an in-house therapy, or is that one of the services you also provide, like wishing, or? Because I need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, we've all had out-of-body experiences.
The
literally.
Gauntlet is a temporary experience, and everything here is a construct.
Great.
And
So our trauma is a construct too.
That's deep, but yeah. What happens if you have an out-of-body experience while you're already out-of-body experiencing?
I think you need to see somebody about some mushrooms to answer that. So.
Oh.
Yeah, my guy's back at Strixhaven, so.
Really drained right now. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, I mean that was something.
Yeah.
Swap you two back here. Hold on, I swapped your name tags.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm bleeding a lot. No, it's
Definitely
fine.
gonna need something.
Yeah, I need
Internally?
to take a rest and just my brain
Oh,
hurts.
absolutely.
To answer the question of the audience, that happened exactly as they were swapping back.
Yep.
That room ended exactly as our bunnies
I got
became themselves again.
shunted cross-dimensionally and cross-bodily multiple times simultaneously.
Transbunstantiation.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. We just invented a new thing that you should never try at home or ever.
I forgot when we take a how does the +2 scroll work?
The +2 scroll,
Do I give?
you give it to
So I give Isri my weapon. Like I don't know how this functions.
Yeah.
Are y'all okay with me upping my second weapon or?
Hell yeah. Get some poomph in there.
You're gonna finally take another attunement.
Is it an attune?
It's a 2.
Oh, Wyatt.
Wyatt!
At least we know you're the real you.
Yeah, and they're gonna be bad for a little bit. There's still a lot rattling around.
Oh.
You weren't here when we fought those floating brain things, but by golly, after that experience, my brain is out everywhere. Not here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Hey, Isri.
Yes, Charlie. How can I help you today? Hopefully it's less existential than your brother's questions.
I mean, that's a whole other thing to deal with, but hey, it was cool being Fion for a bit. Not so cool being dead for in someone else's body. Anyway, we got this, like, +2 scroll thing.
That is correct, yes.
That it was in the chest, and I've had my scimitar. It's the one that I brought here that, you know.
Do you want me to?
If you can, I don't know how long it takes or anything, but
It's fairly quick.
do you mind doing that while I
No,
take a
of course not. That's-
nap and
That's my function. Give it
reorient
here.
here you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As she takes the scroll back and lays it, may I have your scimitar, please?
Oh, yeah.
Here, go. She takes her scimitar and lays it down on her desk, and she pulls the scroll out. And as she unrolls it, you see it hit the edge of its physical boundaries, and you see the edges of it begin to shimmer purple. And as that happens, she continues to pull, and it stretches like taffy over the length of your scimitar. She shakes her hands twice, and you see it fall like gossamer. And as it lands, it wraps itself around your scimitar. As purple motes of light shoot out across her desk, revealing your scimitar.
Cool.
Wow. That
Welcome on in, Wizard Rex TV.
You kind of gave it a shine while you did that too. Thank you. It needed a little bit of a tuning up.
Yeah,
It looks a lot sharper
figure-
now. Thank
A
you.
tuning up? See? Good one, Charlie.
I wasn't.
With every pun as a D6 goes in the punishment jar.
That's not what I'm. Fine. Whatever.
Actually, I should take that back. You're safe in the sanctuary.
Oh.
You are.
Oh.
So.
I can't get it. I can't
it's
get
a
it.
Plus
There it goes.
2.
+2, as your scimitar is now indeed a +2 scimitar.
I don't know what I was expecting, but like mirror image of you, I thought it was just gonna be 2 more of them. +2 scimitars? No?
Not that literal.
No.
I need a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Y'all,
Alright.
I am so close to finishing this book. It is amazing. So, I think if I just take like another hour or so, like, whew, we're gonna get that thing rolling, and I'm gonna get myself a signed copy when it's done. 'Cause this is cool.
As Camber
I'd like
continues to read his book, and the rest of you take short rests. What are we all here for? As the Gauntlet is indeed an educational show as well as a never-ending combat wheel of chaos. Let's see what everybody rolls, huh?
I used my remaining 10 hit dice to get 91 hit points back. I'm still bloodied.
Oh my god.
And I've got, after this, 1 more hour of being a giant left.
Okay.
I forego
There you go
healing
home.
because during my short rest, I'm studying the manual of quickness of action, and I am done.
At the end of your short rest, all of you see, as during this time you've seen Inari. Inari is standing mid-air next to the door, and the more the hour grows on, her eyes start to blink and fade, and her body almost starts to relax. And with a sound like the click of a lighter, and a burst of blue flame, she disappears.
Oh, right. Oh,
If any of you wanted to say anything to her
No,
during
weird.
that time.
she just goes back into the bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll be back.
I think we can do that one more time.
Yeah.
Camber, at the end of reading your book, which this was the dexterity book?
Yeah, this is the manual of quickness of action.
Manual quickness. At the end of reading your book, as you flip over to the last page, you close your eyes, and you have this moment as your fingers move, where you feel every muscle in your hand. And you experience this moment of all the things you've read, all the studies you've just been doing. You felt that magic enter your body, and you feel a new level of control over yourself. But as you open your eyes, you see the ink begin to swirl away from the pages as the book becomes blank.
Huh. I'm gonna have to go teach a seminar, I think.
You okay?
This is the start of Camber's seminar.
This is Camber's academic
second
route. Yeah. Okay.
What did we roll over here for our
I have a question.
Yes.
I lost 20 of my max HP.
At the end of this short rest, they come back to you. The same to you. Fiend.
So my question was, can I roll up to that amount, or can I only roll up to the amount I had?
you can roll back up. Your
Oh,
your hit
okay.
points have returned to you.
Okay. Then I.
I did
Cam talks.
I did not take a short rest, but my max HP was also reduced by the Githyanki a couple episodes ago.
it does not return to you.
Gotcha. Yeah. So okay.
Can you remind me the change to the hit dice that you get back on long rest?
Oh, yeah, it's you get half of your hit die back at
Okay.
a long rest.
Half of your total.
Half of your total.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it didn't change.
No.
Okay, cool. Just gotta do the math here then. As I'm going to use pretty much all of
5,
it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I have mine.
Okay, what did we roll up, Charlie?
I rolled 7 hit dice for a plus of 30, I believe, if I just did that math right in my head, because I did it separately, for 113 out of 125.
Okay.
I rolled 2 warlock and 15 sorcerer for a total of 89
Okay.
hit points back,
Get me right on back.
putting me at 90.
We'll have to update your, remind me next time you're on camera, we'll update your character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dexterity
right.
of 23.
Oh, damn.
That is slick.
It's up there.
Wow.
I'm trying to look back through my notes
Alright.
how long I've been reading this damn thing.
It's been like
It's been
a year.
forever.
Okay, so now I have my thing of 2. The only thing I would like to do, if I could, at the end of the short rest, if I'm allowed to, is bring back Snowy.
Absolutely, you can. Snowy
I
comes. I already had that apparently. Snowy comes right back. Absolutely,
I
using
still
the
have-
incense and the paper. Snowy once
Yeah.
again
Still
coming up out,
2 more.
pulling himself out of the ashes.
Good boy.
Easy come, easy snow.
Um,
Yeah, I'm abusing it.
Yep. You never do. Anyway,
I guess my only question is, do we want to try to go shopping or anything? Or do
you
anything?
do have a fairly significant.
I think we
Look
could
it up here.
use more firepower too.
You have currently. Ooh.
Is that a
It
good
just
amount?
reloaded. Oh no, what? Are you kidding me? Hello, Deva Palladian. I'm a hydrate because apparently it just reloaded and rebooted all my information. Hold on. Oh no. I'd have it written down, thank God. Thank God I wrote it down over here. Otherwise, that would have just been very sad. I would have had to go watch the VOD. You have 25,983 gold.
Oh.
And remind me what's in the shop this month. I'm a little
Certainly.
jostled
alright.
at the moment.
So in the closet you have the iron flask, which is at 25,000 gold.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Because then we could recapture.
Feels ethically dubious.
It is very
Look,
ethically
we don't have to
dubious.
use it on Inari. Like,
Right.
We could use it to capture one of these other really
could.
strong monsters we've been fighting, and then they fight for us.
You could ask her if that's a thing that she would be comfortable with, of course. I don't know if she'd
Wait, what?
be.
We could consensually ask.
Oh,
Inari,
if she would want to keep fighting with us.
be like, hey, do you want to get in this bottle?
You know this internal cage that we occasionally let you out of to fight for us? How about
It-
you want to make it
Is
official?
it possible to put other creatures in it that are constructs of the Gauntlet, or
Absolutely.
and what does that entail?
So, let me get the exacts pulled up for you here.
You know, just like how hard would it be?
Mm-hmm.
It gets harder each time you try and use it on the same creature, is the main thing I do.
Do you have to like whittle down its HP and then apply a status condition to have a higher chance of catching it, or
No. It's
The
I don't
iron,
think
it's
it's
not
a game that you play at home.
it's not painted red and white.
Could
So,
be.
it has to succeed on a DC 17 wisdom saving throw or become trapped.
decent?
And once trapped, a creature remains in the flask until released, and it can only hold one at a time.
And with releasing it,
It's
does it-
very similar to what you've been doing with Inara, actually. It's
so it becomes our.
it
not our
obeys your
enemy.
commands
Ally.
for 1 hour.
Ooh.
Great. Okay. You know?
Not bad.
Some of these creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay to
saying.
pass up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one we have in the holding.
In holding.
Right.
Now, as a reminder, these items will wait until the end of May because
Time is
time
weird.
is
man.
weird. There's a bowl of commanding water elementals.
Okay, I feel like I
8,000
missed
gold.
this. That sounds cool.
Basically summons water elementals.
That's
As
cool.
long as there's water in the bowl. There is a potion of greater invisibility. There is the obsidian
link.
flint dragon plate.
Stonebreaker was interested
Oh,
in that.
right, the
Oh.
plate. Yeah.
We have just enough to get it, but it would take up almost our entire coffers.
How much
What
is it?
will it make him
25,000.
cooler and more blendery?
What does
Wait.
it do?
I don't know.
It's very nice armor. Let me look it back up
I
again.
think it'd make him more.
I know it's plus 2
Hanky.
plate armor.
I don't know if it'll make him
Is-
blend any faster. I don't think you can go much faster.
But like harder to hit.
Yeah,
It'll make
of
him a lot
course.
harder
More
to
durable.
hit.
Yeah.
It adds a +2 bonus to his AC and resistance to poison damage,
Oh.
and advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to avoid or end the grappled condition.
That's
he needs the
cool.
help there. It's
Yeah.
So strong.
What? So is Stony the only one that can wear it, or can Pan also wear it?
Pan could wear
Pan
it.
could also wear it. It's plate armor, so any one of you who's.
I was
capable
just
of wearing
thinking
it.
because
I'm good on
feels
it.
like Pan is less. No offense to the bugbear.
Have a great time
sturdy
zoning a
than
ball.
Stony.
Pan could wear it. I could wear it, though I do love this Mizian breastplate because it cancels out those super hard hitting ones,
Right.
which I think could be a bit more valuable. And if I'm up in the air anyway, there are things, like some of those things just can't reach me.
You don't get
so,
hit as often as those on the front
Yeah.
lines.
Um,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
so
that-
I think they're the more likely, they're the more qualified candidates. But like I said, it does take 25,000 gold.
Mhm.
That's almost all I cash.
And
That's a lot
how
of
much more
cash.
till we can afford the flask?
You can afford that now as well. That's also 25,000.
I mean, we could.
Either purchase is gonna clear us out, but we could take that and
There is also the ghost step tattoo that Ink has.
Oh yeah, that
Wait,
takes.
that one's the Misty Step tattoo. Is that it?
basically,
Essentially.
yeah.
So if any of you want to join me, Pan, or my sibling over here and jumping around,
I could free up a tattoo mint slot.
you already jump around.
So this
This would be a
essentially
third
makes
way.
you incorporeal. While you're incorporeal,
Incorporeal.
you're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. You cannot be grappled or restrained, and you can move through creatures and solid objects as though they were difficult terrain.
Ooh.
So you turn into a ghost.
I think Astrid would love that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
But I don't know if they want to adorn
But-
their body in such a way. So.
Well, also, I don't know if we can. Can we pre-purchase? I don't know if we should decide to purchase tattoos for others.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
saying,
no, no.
it's-
Should we save the
Like
money?
make sure she knows about it before it
got
goes away.
Okay, okay. Got
Well-
it. I was like, I just.
We all wanted that flask. I know we'd use that at some point or another.
Mhm.
Feels weird to buy such an expensive gift for somebody without talking to them first for the plate armor, but we could throw it in the. We could buy the
I
flask.
think we should put it in the cabinet.
throw the
So
armor
Yeah.
in the cabinet.
Buy the flask, throw the armor in the cabinet, and then
At the end
maybe
of May,
we
if
get.
we could get it at the end by the end of
could.
May. We could
We
save up
could.
enough funds to get both.
I mean,
We
listen,
made-
it's not going to get any easier as we keep going. So if we have more allies on our hands, even if they're
slaves.
taken from other rooms and their constructs, but also we just go, get in here, you, and they're like, oh.
It is very similar to what you've been doing with an RI.
Okay.
I mean, one of those ghost, shadow, hound, dragon, demon things that we just fought would have been really cool to take with us.
The Skull Lord would have been real cool, but I'm pretty sure they'd be like, I'm
I
gonna
was thinking
save.
something that has, more does stuff and less thinky. I don't know.
But did you see that?
I did, yeah. I kept killing them. They kept coming.
Quite a
back.
commanding presence. I was.
It made me realize I don't have a dog in this fight, which is why I'm betting on the flask is my dog maybe because you all have summons and I don't have a summon. I
Oh,
felt-
wait, do you want
I
the
felt left
flask?
out. Pan's got a Nari. You all got something?
Do you want a grey bag of tricks that's broken?
Oh yeah, you get random animals.
That feels good. Yeah, that'll be.
The iron flask
could
does
throw
not
a-
require
I could
attunement.
throw a-
Anyone can
a
have
boat.
it.
Oh, anyone
elk.
can have a flask.
Anyone can have it.
Well,
I think we get the flask, we throw the armor in the cabinet, you know.
Gently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds expensive.
Pan and Stony duke it out for whoever gets it.
oh, we can.
They have
we can have a
weird
fight for
things
it?
about purchasing and. I mean, Stony, no, but.
Pan doesn't ever want anything for himself, and I feel like we have to force it on, which is why I put his name forward, because he didn't even want to get a cooler weapon. We tried
Doesn't he have a
for-
golden glaive?
We had to purchase it for him.
Oh, got it.
Same with the necklace. We kind of had to be like.
Yeah, we kind of gave it to him.
Well, he wears it well, so.
Yeah.
And I also agree that I mean, as fun as it is to make Stony untouchable, that +2 will go a lot longer on Pan, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Especially,
anyway,
I think Stony also has mild shield.
yeah.
So, like,
Also-
the 3 of us have pretty high ACs at this point.
at this point, Stony begs to get hit because,
Oh.
he can't even do the cool healing every turn
Wait, the
until he's
3 of
halfway
you?
down. So.
Those of us who, I mean, you also get in there, but,
yeah. I mean,
a different kind of melee
Upfront
fighter.
personal.
I'm
Speedy rather than.
I'm a quick slashing
Heavy.
in and out. I go
Yeah.
through your feet, more than big presence of a being. But I think
You're
I'm
still
a big
tiny.
personality.
Is that the decision then?
I think
I
so.
I think so.
Feels
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Lock it in, Isri.
As she once again reaches into her desk and gets the tongs. Pulls out the iron flask, adorned simply with runes on the front. There you go.
Do we need to be careful about handling it too, or is it just like
No,
we can accidentally?
I'm being a little bit extra cautious, to be fair. I might be being a little bit paranoid.
We won't put you in there.
Like,
no.
Do you think if you're gonna touch it, you're gonna end up in it?
No.
Is that a possibility? Should we be worried?
No, it's more.
That's a
There's been
yes.
a lot of magical effects that have happened to me here this week, and
The lips say no, but
All
the
right, we
tongues say
really have only
yes.
been here a week.
so
Or so.
I forgot that there's
The
been
Orso is doing a lot of work
a
there.
very short period
Well,
for
it's
you, but you've
sort
done
of
a
weird,
lot.
isn't it?
Israel,
Yeah.
are you feeling recovered and back to your usual self after the wish?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
It just sort of happened actually during when you were out on your last adventure. I've been feeling a little bit shaky ever since, but
You got
feeling
some
better
tea in
now.
you and took a nap.
it's like the amount of time went by. I rolled for it.
Nice.
It's a little different in the
Well,
Gauntlet. and
Time
yeah, you
is-
just kind of
time is
time
weird.
goes.
Time is weird.
So, okay, so we got our flask. You're itching for it. Do you
I'll
want
hold on.
it?
I'll hold on to it just so we have it around. But ultimately, don't plan to use it till we hit a wall or something. It's like, okay, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Right where you're like,
Yeah.
wow, this really kicked our butts.
Because it would be real exciting to just use it right away. But then,
But I mean, we
probably need
also
it
have
again.
unlimited use of it. We can
Yeah,
you can
but-
pop things in and out, so it's not like it's only a one-time use. You can get one thing, use it in a room, and then we can go to another room, get another thing, use it in another room. Like, we have options.
All right. So you're just saying start the slave trade right away?
Well,
I mean, they're
let's.
constructs here. We're not talking like
your sibling is correct. These are in fact constructs.
they're
more like
not.
what
They don't have
convinces-
souls. We've
the
been
thing-
told they don't have souls, and I am sticking with that.
Now the thing to always remember is when this is done, that creature will still be there in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Yeah.
We'll have to fight it then.
that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have
So-
an hour of it fighting other stuff for us, while we can figure out how to kill it. Or those other
it's-
things kill it.
Yeah.
It can be a
exactly.
meat shield, so
Yep.
either way, it's fine.
So you have some things to consider.
All right.
What does that
Um,
leave us with after purchasing the flask?
983 gold.
Well, clean this
Welcome
out.
on Nick by Night. Good to have you.
Mm.
So we'll put the the armor in? if
Certainly,
that's
I will make
okay?
that happen. Totally.
Thank you.
Good luck with your decision on that flask. I don't envy you of it.
Luck is my middle name. Actually, that's not true, but it might as well be.
But there you go. And as you ponder what you're going to do next, that's where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Crazy.
What a Freaky Friday.
Oh my
that
God.
was
The
wild.
freakiest.
Absolutely nuts.
Wild.
Oh my gosh, Nick by Night, thank you also for that raid. Oh my gosh,
Hey, just as we.
oh my goodness, a clamoring is heard at the door of the tavern. What's that?
Raiders.
Oh my gosh.
Reverse
Well,
raid and run?
here's what I'll say. Since we just got raided, first of all, thank you so much for trusting us with your community. Make sure you give yourself some self-promo in chat. We'd love to hear a little bit more about what's going on. If you're new here, this is the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos. It does have some unique rules. So if you want, check them out. Maybe see what's happening here. We'd absolutely love to have you. Thank you so much. Looks like we're doing some Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh,
I hope you had a great time.
Fun.
Well, here, since we've got some raiders, some new raiders hanging on out here. Hold on. Doo-doo. So, as you sit there and ponder a little bit, let's
Ooh.
jump back in a little bit real quick there. Are you going to stay here and do anything else, or are you thinking...
Well, you know, we're kind of here to fight monsters. So I think at some point we'll go into the next room.
Fight monsters and read books, apparently, but we're all out of books, so...
I would love a book. Why does everyone else keep getting books and I'm the one that likes to read?
Because you read them all already, Charlie, in college, remember?
I'll trade you this book for your sword.
It's empty.
No, it ain't.
I can see that it's empty.
No, you don't.
Insight.
You go right ahead.
Yeah. Oh, not great. 11.
I'm holding the book close.
Yeah, but you're lying, so... Your roll deception.
Camber's charisma's shit.
Like, Camber.
Just saying, like.
I mean, I
He's got a
would.
cool sword.
I appreciate getting the new sword.
Look, I will take that book, because that's a perfectly good notebook now.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. This one's getting a little full.
I don't.
That book will
Feel-
become very interesting again in about 100 years. Also, I think. It's a number. I forget how many it is. It's
Ooh,
quite
I
a few.
believe Stony's was 100 years. I'm pretty sure.
Same thing.
Well,
Well-
it'll be interesting much sooner than that by the time I'm done with it.
Have
Well,
one.
Or
Take
you
it back to
just
school
keep
with
it-
you and have
Yeah.
the professors take care of it.
Oh, see if you can get it. If you can sell it back like a textbook or something and get some good money out of it.
Oh, I was gonna say bring it back home and maybe, you know, 100 years someone. I don't think you're ever having kids. I don't know. I said that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Who said anybody about having families in the Gauntlet? That seems
I
like
know,
a
right
very
now-
bad idea.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant just like right now we're not thinking about like, you know, our
Maybe you should go
futures.
kill monsters.
There's not a lot
I
of
didn't mean
romantic
like
prospects here in the
that.
Gauntlet.
I didn't mean
Charlie,
like that. I'm sorry. I have a hard time with words sometimes, and I'm sorry. It's just I'm sorry, Wyatt.
okay.
I didn't mean it like that.
okay,
I was just saying, you know, we have a lot of siblings, and maybe somebody will eventually, in 100 years, want it. That's all.
It's all good, Charlie. Even using Rotham's psychic lance on me and taking me down and really setting the course of this whole trajectory really on the
Hey,
downward
you
spiral.
made me much more exhausted, okay? I feel like I can't do anything that is super challenging anymore.
Did you have a question for me?
Yeah, I did. It's really awkward when the kids fight. I'm a kid. That's weird. I'm not. I'm adult. I'm grown. So, hey, out in the not Gauntlet world, how easy is it to get, you know, a potion of giant size?
Not.
Damn, because this is fun.
Oh, the party's about to end, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, are you done?
in about an hour.
You're gonna be done growing? You're so Well, you know what? You're still big, and you're still big in our hearts.
Do you have something special planned for the big moment at the end? Or your final big moment?
Well, I'll probably die, and that's how it'll end. So that's a pretty big moment.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
fair.
But it's okay. I'll be eye to eye with, like, Stony and Pan again.
You're still bigger than us.
True. You're so tiny right now.
I'm not as tiny as I was.
Silly Charlie.
I was a little.
Tricks me.
I
Tricks are for all of you.
Sorry.
With my one finger just go.
All right, y'all, saddle up. Let's go.
Cracks knuckles.
Yep.
As you all run towards the door of the Gauntlet,
Slow motion.
open it, and run out
There's an exciting world of monsters to discover.
as you hang in the balance.
Slow-mo.
That is where we will
Freeze
end tonight's
frame.
episode. You are all so amazing. Thank you so much for being here at the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos. This happens every Friday night at 7 p.m. The cast is rotational, so you're going to see a completely different set of
Sometimes
goofballs.
literally.
Oh
yeah.
my god, the wheel of
When-
fucking chaos.
Musical
tonight.
chairs. tonight,
Oh
for
my
sure.
goodness,
Yeah,
as you literally
it was
rotated the
very
tables.
rotating tonight.
If you happen to be a subscriber here at the Adventurers Pack, you should probably pop on over to our Discord. If you're a member on YouTube or a patron of ours, head on over to our Discord because we're about to go to a post-show hangout where they're going to talk about that kind of goofiness here. That is one of the best places where you can take advantages if you are helping us out. We really appreciate that from the bottom of our tippy toes all the way to our top of our tippy heads. So thank you so much for being a part of our community and making this show possible. If you've been enjoying this, please go watch
Whatever
us
this is.
on Wednesday nights. Our other show is called Melos Machina. It is a homebrew story-driven campaign. It is stunningly beautiful and stuff has gotten really weird. So you should really go check it
Not
out.
the Freaky Friday kind
Not
of
the
weird,
freaky
though.
kind of weird, just like in a really intense, beautiful kind of way. So please go check that out.
highly recommend the podcast.
Yes, we
Podcast
do
is
It's all on
have
podcasts. We're catching
wherever
up.
your best podcasts are found. We've got episodes there. If you prefer video, we have it all on YouTube. That's Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. You are all so amazing. Check us out on social media. Go check out our Discord. If you want to, go check out Cantrip Candles. Use our affiliate link. Use our code. Get a little bit of a kickback, but you'll get a really good deal. Whew. We're going to head
Good
on
job,
over to that Discord right now. You folks have an amazing night. And we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Take care.